Gardener. This is Rikai Steve, new from the Ville. Thank you. Welcome for coming to this wonderful channel, which is Krimson Kommentary, or if you're coming through my partner's channel, which is Centel. We have a very interesting topic to talk about tonight. So, Centel will be here in a few minutes. I got Frank in the back, and we may have a few more people drop in on us. I don't know. There's that man. Mama, there go that man.
Hey, yo, what up, man?
What up, man?
How's your Saturday going, brother?
Man, slow motion, you know. Feel like you got the weight of the world on you. You know, it's cool that at least nothing bad happened today. So, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a quote, Kanye. You know, slow motion is better than no motion. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, brother.
Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me.
Hold on.
How you doing, sir?
I am good, brother. No complaints, man. Just happy to be here. We got an interesting topic. So I'm curious to pick your brain. I was looking at it and I was like, man, my vampire knowledge might be a little lacking after I got done looking at some of the selections. So it should be an interesting conversation.
Yeah, because I am surprised because we'll get into this in just a minute. So, you know. Did you watch you was watching playoff NBA and
oh yeah, I still got it on right now. I'm sitting here. I've got a little bit of the Lakers Rockets game kind of going on right now. Trying to see what's going down over here. In case y'all didn't know, I live in Denver, Colorado, and this is a sports town. Let me tell you, like you name it, people go hard in the paint for all things Denver. And since the Nuggets are in here, is all everybody's talking about. Matter of fact, we had a recording earlier this morning with Leo. Leo was in here this morning while we was knocking down some content, and he showed up just full on Denver Nuggets swagged out. I was like, "Hey man, so you had to bring it to the stream too?" He was like, "Hey man, you know what this is?
Representing the home team."
Yeah, exactly.
But it's a little bit different for Leo too, though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's from here. Well, I mean, technically, so is Michael Clara. But for those of us that aren't, it's just like, oh, okay. Do you have a dog in this fight?
In the playoffs?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Nope. I don't know. Even you know me as far as the argument goes. You know when we get to going hard in the paint about Jordan versus LeBron and Team Jordan all day, every day. But I wouldn't mind seeing LeBron get one more and take it to the house. Like,
no.
I don't think he's gonna go to the house. I think if anything, he's got one more year.
Yeah, his championship runs are done. That's all right. But that's okay though. I mean, you know.
Well, no, I mean, but I it's not about LeBron. It's about the team. You know what I'm saying? Luka and AR-15.
And they both injured. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It ain't.
Yeah.
It ain't happening.
Yes, it's looking bad. It's looking bad over there.
Looking real bad.
Team father time over there. So,
yeah. I got some folks in here already responding to some of the stuff that you put in there. Someone's already gassing up John Carpenter's Vampires, 1998. My goodness. Wow. Yeah, that's a throwback for you.
This right here, this is funny. Did I miss the list? And is it a Rakai list?
Yes.
You know how to take that, Rocky. What is that? What is a Rakai list? What does that mean? What does that mean? But
yeah.
I guess yes. I put the list together.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to I did go from personal knowledge, and I did try to scour the internet a little bit just to see what other people was feeling. Some of the best vampire movies were. So, damn it. I knew I missed one.
What'd you
There
miss?
it is.
Which one?
There it is. Because I don't think it's on my list.
Okay. Near Dark, best vampire film ever made by Oscar-winning Captain Bigelow. Really, Near Dark. I'm today years old on Near Dark.
Yeah, Near Dark is a gem. Near Dark is also one of those ones that I have not seen. Probably will not see it.
Huh.
Which is real funny. So I guess
came out in 87. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess let's get into this. So this is an interesting topic because anyone who knows me knows I don't do horror movies.
Yeah.
So you go back to that, okay, you're like, all right, rewind. If you don't do horror movies, what the hell are we doing with a vampire list?
I mean, I did it. The thought crossed my mind. I was wondering. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know what it is or where that line is for me because I like vampire movies, and some werewolf movies. I like them.
Okay.
Can't understand it. Now, there is a difference. There are levels to this. And like Near Dark that they were just talking about by Catherine Bigelow.
Yeah.
I forgot all about Near Dark because it really is a gem. It's an obscure gem. It's one of Catherine Bigelow's first films, and I hear is fantastic. I would not watch it because when you're talking about a true vampire horror movie, that's that. Near Dark ain't to be played with. Near Dark, you're going to get up from the theater or whatever, you get up and be like, oh, I think I pissed on myself a little bit. Yeah. It's like that. You know, and then you go to the opposite end of the spectrum, which is like Twilight. You know, it's just the softest, wettest feels.
The softest and wettest of films. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that for those watching The Boys. Y'all know.
Yeah, I know. If you know, you know. So actually, a lot of these movies on this list I have seen. Not all of them. I've not seen all of them. I did vote for my 15.
Okay.
And Soulja Boy. Yeah. It's the softest, wettest of boys.
Oh, that is still one of the funniest bars I've heard all week, man. Okay, but go ahead, brother.
Yeah. It really is. That's funny. It's like, I was like, how did it sound so perfect and sound so old at the same time? It's like, that's what I used to say to people back in 1953. The thing about this list is, and I guess, you know what? Okay, Rocky Matters. Here we go. I can't believe we are 9 minutes in. Here it goes. Disclaimer.
Yeah, you know how to come.
It had to come. Yes, this is my list. I compiled the titles on this list. However, the results are not mine alone. I did vote. I always vote. And the thing about this is maybe the titles for these are misleading when I say 15 best vampire movies.
Okay.
But it's these are really more popularity contests, you know what I'm saying? Because it depends on what people have seen. Like there's 75 movies on this list. I haven't seen all 75. I don't know. I mean, unless you're really into vampires like that, you may not have seen all 75. But there are a lot of gems on here. And there may be some on here that you have not heard of, but maybe you're inspired to go see. So we'll go through all that in a little bit. But yeah, the results are surprising. They were surprising to me. I think, okay. You know, some that make sense just from a popularity standpoint.
Yeah.
And some that was like, okay. You know, It is what it is. There were several movies on here that I wanted to make the list that did not make the list. Yeah. But that's just because I personally liked those movies. But you know, It is what it is.
If I'm a betting man, regardless of how I personally feel about the Twilight series, I know other people love it. So it wouldn't surprise me if that kind of like runs the board with what is it? They made 5 movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if out of the top 15, all 5 are in them. I'll say that, even though I think those movies are clown shoes. Sorry, I know I've offended somebody. I know I've offended somebody, but they are. If you ask if it's a popularity contest and you're asking somebody name probably, and ask everybody, what's your favorite vampire film? I'm willing to bet Twilight pops up more times than not.
Okay.
That's what I would assume. Because that fandom is crazy. It's just like if you was like, well, talk to me about wizards, more than likely Harry Potter's going to run the game.
Harry Potter's going to come up,
Yeah.
One
of those kind of things.
I understand it. I don't know. I can't really. I don't know.
These lists surprise me, man. They always do. Because the ones that I think are absolute no-brainers, people be like, I've never even watched it. Never heard of it. So
never heard of it.
Because like for me, probably one of my all-time favorites is at least top 3. I don't know if I could make it, but it would definitely be in my top 3. Would be like, Let the Right One In. But it's an obscure film. It's not a lot of people have seen it. I seriously doubt that movie's even going to make the top 15. I don't even think it'd make the top 15. I don't even think it'll be mentioned. Because it's an old foreign obscure film.
Okay. Well, as it happens, we had a 4-way tie for 15.
Really?
So we had 3 extra movies that probably wouldn't make the list, but for whatever reason, they tied at number 15. So I am going to mention them as well.
Where's Transylvania 65000? That's not. Is that? I've never seen it. I've just heard of it. I just remember the song. Is that a vampire film?
Yeah, I think Transylvania. Is it 65,000? 65,000?
Yeah,
I don't know, something like that.
I remember it in the 80s as a little kid. They'd sing the song Transylvania 65,000. I'm like, what is that? Never saw it. But it was always on like TBS.
It was like that one, and so there were a few vampire movies that were on all the time back in the day. TBS, TGN, all them little channels, late night movies. Transylvania 65,000.
Yeah.
Do you remember Dracula Dead and Loving It?
Yes. With
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen. Yeah.
Yeah, he was, what I'm saying? Yeah, after like the Naked Gun and Police File series, like he was the king of that type of comedy. Yes, and Dracula Dead and Loving It was one of them. A movie that I personally love. It is campy as shit. But Lauren Hutton and a very young, it might have been his first movie. Jim Carrey, a movie called Love Bites.
Oh, that was Jim Carrey's first movie, wasn't it? That was his very first movie.
Jim Carrey's first movie. Lauren Hutton. Cleavon Little from Blazing Saddles was Lauren Hutton's butler, her valet. Yes, and she was trying to get her some Jim Carrey. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, you're thinking
Once Bitten. Once Bitten, yes.
That's what it is. Okay,
yes, it is. There's another one called Love Bites, but I think that one's more of a full comedic movie, kind of like a Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Yeah. Another one that I don't think is going to make the list, and you talked about it, and I loved it. Loved it. Kids, it was like a perfect storm of anime and vampires. Old joint called Vampire Hunter D. Love that joint.
Vampire Hunter D
is
on the list of those first few animes that I ever watched. And I was like, I don't know what kind of cartoon this shit is, but I love it.
Yo, D was dope. He had that
Vampire
hand
Hunter
that was talking to him, the dope sword, and it was something. That was something.
Yeah, like the Vampire Hunter D, those came from a set of novels.
Really?
And
graphic novels? They were graphic novels?
Yeah. Written in 83, by a Japanese author. Yeah, it's a set of novels, and I don't know if there's any correlation, but Vampire Hunter D, to me, when I saw Alucard from Castlevania, I was like,
Castlevania was so good.
That's Vampire Hunter D. Like,
yeah,
Alucard was damn near like the same type person.
Yeah, but D was more mysterious.
Yeah, and D was a vampire.
Yeah.
So.
We got a question. Does the list consist of primarily featured theatrical films, or are TV movies included, aka Night Stalker, Salem's Lot?
They're mostly theatrical films. There might be a few TV movies on here. Salem's Lot, the original Salem's Lot, like 75. That is on the list. And it's before my time, so I don't know if it was a theatrical movie. I just know that's in that list of ones that I will never watch.
Okay.
I remember I sat down, somebody's like, "Oh, watch Salem's Lot." And I was like, "Okay, it's a vampire movie. Okay, I like these."
Yeah.
I think I watched a few minutes. I was like, "Yeah, I'm out. Hell no."
So what is it about vampires that make it a double-edged sword for you? You're interested in them, but you also, kind of tiptoe around them. What is it about it? What is the love, and then what is the hate?
I don't know. I think it's when you go straight horror, like full horror brutality, even like some demonic type shit, kind of like Salem's Lot.
Okay.
No. I don't play with that. Nope, I'm out. I'm not going to even talk about the softest and wettest of vampire movies, but there are other movies that have maybe a little bit of a comedy feel to it, maybe a little bit of an action feel to it. Like for instance, like when you had tricked me into watching Alien. You tricked. Listen, that's the story, and I'm sticking with it. When I was coerced, when I was led astray, run amok into watching Alien.
Okay.
That's a sci-fi horror movie.
Yes.
It did have some jump scares, but I don't know, maybe it's because of the age of the film. It wasn't bad. I was able to handle it. I won't watch it again.
See, it wasn't even that bad.
It was bad enough that I won't watch it again. But it wasn't that bad. But that was a stark difference in the following one, which is Aliens, which had more of an action feel to it.
Right.
There were more xenomorphs, bigger set pieces and a lot more shit going on in the second one. But that one was a lot easier to take because it did have the action element and it wasn't as just pure scary or whatever as like the first one was. So, and there's a difference. There are levels to a lot of these movies that are on this list. So,
okay,
that's a great comment right there. Blade 2 is, again, fire.
I just saw Guillermo del Toro on a commercial during the playoffs. Them advertising something. So I was like, "Get it, Guillermo." I'm talking about. Yeah. Apparently, the new Salem Slot is a little tamer. So
I heard that. I think the new Salem's Lot. I don't know if it was a TV movie or this time it was a series. It was something. I just knew. I saw the title. No, thank you. I'm out.
I don't know what this means. Could Nicolas Cage be considered a homunculus?
Homunculus?
What is it? What is a homunculus? And now I gotta go to the Googles.
Homunculus homunculus for whatever reason is Latin for little man.
That a very small human or a humanoid creature. Nick Cage isn't small, is he? Is he a tiny person? Like, no, is he like under?
I thought Nick Cage was like 6'3".
I mean, his aura that he gives off on film is that he's, a relatively tall guy. I don't know.
Nick Cage is 6 foot.
Okay. Yeah. Tall enough. So I don't know what that means. So, okay. Thanks, I guess, Ronald.
Sure.
I thought it was I thought it was a smarter way to say vampire lover or something. I don't know.
These homunculus compared to Wimby and Shaq. I don't know.
I thought we was about to have a Jeopardy moment. I was about to be like, see, Ronald, you're using big words and I don't understand them, so I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
All y'all get clapped up.
All y'all getting it. Is this your homeboy?
Yeah.
Oh man, no.
Yeah, we run smart tech. Yeah. Man.
Okay.
That was funny. That was funny. All right. Before we get started, let's bring Frank to the stage. Yeah. Hello, Frank. Now, Frank, are you I don't know, I guess a fan of the genre? Have you seen a lot of vampire movies?
I don't know if I could say a lot when I haven't seen the majority of that list. But I have seen enough to say that I enjoy vampires as a concept. They're entertaining to experience on screen.
Interesting thing about vampires, for whatever reason, there are stories and legends in damn near every culture in the world that explains these type of creatures. And no one, even from cultures that you think haven't had contact with other cultures, there are some sort of stories about these supernatural beings. And the stories, I guess, vary on what their powers are and what their weaknesses are. But there's stories about them in every culture in the world. And it's
like them and dragons, and werewolves, or like there's like a humanoid beastly creature, vampires,
them dragon werewolves, and maybe
dragons.
I don't know,
and like the Sasquatch, the Sasquatchy kind of things.
There's also the body of water monster, like a lake monster.
Oh, lake monsters.
That pops up a lot. Like even my city has one.
Oh, Ness. Oh, Nessie. All right, so let's get to this. First of all, let's show the list of the movies that were on the list.
Okay.
All right, let's see your list.
I heard what you did there, Frank. All right. 15 best vampire films. Now, on the original poll that was everyone to vote on, the poll said that, and this was new to me, Dracula has been portrayed the most, is the most portrayed literary figure in history.
It's the most iconic.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. In movies, TV, and whatever other media, you name it, Dracula is the most portrayed figure in all of human history.
I would say Dracula.
Horror. Sherlock Holmes is up there, but Dracula by far beats.
I'd say Dracula is so iconic that if you go out for Halloween dressed as a vampire, the average person that's not too familiar with vampires would be like, "Oh, are you Dracula?" Like that's how big he is.
Wow.
Yeah, Dracula has permeated almost every form of media, even from stuff like as simple as the Count on Sesame Street. He was teaching kids, Dracula's ass was teaching kids how to count.
Yeah.
Damn cereal.
Phoenix of
Get you some Count Chocula. Yeah. So
now he's based, the lore is based off of Vlad the Impaler, right?
Vlad the Impaler, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
One of them stands.
Romanian.
Romania. He's one of them stands. Romania, something.
Romania, yes. Transylvania.
Yeah.
So, all right. Wow. So, one of the most famous books depicting Dracula of all, I started with Bram Stoker's Dracula. I just figured you're going to talk about Dracula, start at the top. That right there.
Now, it was that book that launched it into superstardom? Bram Stoker's version of Dracula?
it was that book that gave everyone who was not familiar with Dracula Tales of Vampires a widespread, because that book went wide, and people was like, "What the shit? What is this?" And people, you know, your boyfriend, your girlfriend started nibbling on your neck. Like, "Oh, wait a minute, hold on, shit, here, eat this garlic."
So if that's the case, because vampire tales are like, literally thousands of years old, and Bram Stoker, I just looked it up, was born in the 1900s. So it was probably him that turned Dracula into superstardom more so than the 1,000-year-old tales of just vampirdom in general, right? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. He made it.
It's like the Little Mermaid, Disney's Little Mermaid, making.
Okay.
Like certain things aren't popular until the movie gets made or book.
Okay.
And you have to think about it, it's kind of the same as Grimm's fairy tales, the Brothers Grimm.
Right.
They had fairy tales, for a couple hundred years or whatever. And usually, if you knew Grimm's fairy tales, them shits was not happy tales.
No,
they was graphic and
It lives up to the name.
But then you get companies like Disney and those retelling some of those tales, and it's it's cookie cutter fare. The Little Mermaid, you know what I'm saying? You get a tale of sirens and mermaids, and most of the tales before the Little Mermaid film, sailors would tell, kind of like how it was in Pirates of the Caribbean. You do not want to see a mermaid. You think you do? No, the hell you don't.
Yeah,
they are vicious. So,
Okay.
It's like, no, just let a shark get me. No, I don't want So on this we have Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Okay.
Dracula Untold.
Okay.
Sinners. Which is funny because the argument about Sinners is the Sinners is not a vampire movie. It's a movie that has vampires in it, but that is not the crux of the tale. It can be argued either way. I don't know. I see it as a vampire movie. I also see it as a cultural movie. It's both.
Yeah.
But it is really a tale of two movies. The first half and the second half are two completely different movies.
Yeah.
But it does have vampires in it, and that's a big part of the story. So it is what it is. Interview with the Vampire. And again, we were talking about the movie, not the TV show.
Right.
Queen of the Damned. last film done by Aaliyah before she passed. 30 Days of Night. Only Lovers Are Left.
Only Lovers Are Left, huh?
Yeah, that's another one of those obscure references. Like, oh shit.
Okay.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Loved it.
I loved it too. It's one of those movies.
That was not a vampire movie till the last act.
Yeah.
It's not, and which is the argument that people have about the similarities to Sinners. Even though to me those movies are not similar for real. But okay. I don't know. I lost all interest after Salma Hayek. That after she was done.
I was like, what was the movie about?
I don't give a shit.
You ever been so jealous of a snake in your life?
Man. All right. The Lost Boys.
Yeah. Triple OG. That was probably one of my first coming of age. I'm old enough to maybe watch a rated R movie. Vampire films was Lost Boys. Yeah.
The I Am Legend.
I liked I Am Legend. A lot of people boo-boo on it, but I liked it.
They do. I like I Am Legend too. And then I Am Legend is one of those movies that my small amount of research on the internet said that it was a vampire movie, even though it could be argued that the creatures in it are
zombies,
some kind of zombies as well. Yeah, but
it's a weird hybrid.
They said kind of the way that they moved the new area of zombies. I mean, not the new area of vampires or whatever. So I don't know. Okay,
it was a weird hybrid. It works enough for me. Yeah. I call them zombies. I mean, vampires. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So Twilight, softest, wettest. Blade.
Hey.
The Little Vampire.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, that's one of those things like indoctrinated little kids is watching the Little Vampire. Like, that's cute. Mommy, can I be friends with a vampire? Hell no. Hell no. Twilight, New Moon, the second one. Blade 2.
Hey.
Say Magnifique. All right.
Hey, yes.
Daybreakers. Twilight Eclipse. Blade Trinity. Vampires.
Just
and this
straight
is,
up. They just like, let's just call it vampires. We're not gonna try to
but it's actually
nothing.
And actually, that's probably my fault. I should have put the rest because this is what's his name?
You're talking about the James Wood one, right? The James Wood.
This is John Carpenter's Vampires.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So with James Woods.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a film. That shit was crazy. Innocent Blood.
Didn't know about that one.
Yeah, Innocent Blood was late 80s, early 90s. I remember seeing that. Interesting movie. Blackula.
Yeah, old school. Yeah. That's an OG.
70 something.
Yeah.
It's like I
classically trained actor too.
Yeah, I thought he was just a regular pimp. No, he's a vampire. Where's my bitches?
Exactly. Hey, bitch, where my B positive at?
not to be positive. Oh, shit. Underworld. Twilight, Breaking Dawn, Part 1 and Part 2.
Why?
Now, before it was a TV show that was very popular, it was also a movie. What We Do in the Shadows was a movie first.
The TV show is so ballyhooed. People love Taika Waititi. That's like Taika Waititi's that was his first TV show, right?
I think so.
I think What We Do in the Shadows is his first TV show, and they love it.
But
people love it.
They just pulled it directly from this movie.
Yeah. Now, did Taika do the movie? I know Taika did the TV show. Did Taika do the movie?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm looking too.
Let's see. Taika Waititi was in it.
Ah, okay, yeah, he was in it. Okay, Jermaine Clement did it. Okay, oh yeah, he directed it and he did both.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, he was co-director and co-writer.
Okay, with Jermaine Clement.
Yeah.
All right. So that came out in 2014. So then several years later, they was like, "Hey, let's roll with this," and it just worked for a TV show. And
I need to see it because people love it, man. Like, love it. I think it could be considered both the movie and the TV show can be considered like cult classics.
Mm-hmm. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the original, the 84 one. With
Pee Wee Herman.
Yes, the one with Pee Wee Herman and Christy Swanson.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's definitely not the Sarah Michelle Gellar, but this one was camp. It was funny though. It was good. Pee Wee Herman has one of the most epic, one of the funniest damn death scenes for a vampire I've ever seen. He dies for like 10 minutes. Like that shit is hilarious. And you think he's dead, he's like, that shit is funny as hell.
Yeah, I need to watch it now.
Oh yeah, Pee Wee Herman is funny as hell. That
which is it's crazy because so Joss Whedon did the serious version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the show's great.
But he also wrote the original one, just in case you didn't know. Yeah, he
wrote
didn't direct
the
it,
original.
but he wrote the original. Yeah.
Yep. And then turned around and did a serious version. Then he did spin-off Angel. So he was in his bag right at that time.
Yeah. Oh, just in case you're wondering, Leo and I are doing another Joss Whedon project. I know his name comes with
don't you?
I know. I know.
Don't-
I know. We're
don't
doing fire.
shoot.
We're doing Firefly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch.
So our Patreon members will get an early access to. We've only done one episode so far, but it'll come to YouTube a little bit later because that is considered a super classic, super classic. I know. Don't be like that, too. We got so much, man. We have so much work that we're doing, man.
That's all right. All right. Y'all gone. I talk again. That's all right. All right. So that was the Fearless Vampire Killers.
Okay.
Let Me In and Let the Right One In. Now,
Let the right one in. It was
the reason I said both of those together
Mhm.
because the original is Let the Right One In.
Yes, it is.
It's a Swedish flick.
Yeah.
But it was
No notes.
remade. It was remade as an American movie, and it's called Let Me In. Yeah,
It's not bad.
Yeah,
It's
it's,
not
it's
bad.
good, but
It
the
just ain't
the
this
right one
one.
in
But
is
it
actually
is-
one of the better ones.
Yes, it is
Yes.
not the original. The original is something special.
Mm-hmm. And then you have two of the OG triple OGs.
Mm.
Dracula, 1931.
Mm.
I want to say that's the one with Bela Lugosi.
Yes, the 31
And then-
one is.
Dracula, 1958. I want to say
Okay.
that's the one with, is it Vincent Price or Christopher?
Ooh.
Christopher. I don't know, Christopher.
You got me on that one. I've only seen the 1958 one. There's three of them. You got the 1925 one, the 1992 one. Actually, there's a 1931 one with Bela Lugosi.
That's Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee's
And
1958.
Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee did the 1950.
Yes.
That's why Dracula is so iconic, is because
There's so many versions of it.
so many times.
Yeah,
But
and just so we're clear, so Christopher Lee was 1958. That was the most famous one. But Christopher Lee is Dracula and Peter Cushing. If you don't know who Peter Cushing is, he is Grand Moff Tarkin in the original Star Wars movie. And,
Yes.
he was Van Helsing. 1931 is Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi became famous for his depiction of Dracula until Christopher Lee did it. And then, of course, the last one you're talking about, 92?
Oh shit! Let me look at it again. Sorry, everybody.
That one is Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's
the 1992 with Gary Oldman in it.
Gary Oldman.
And Winona Ryder. Yeah.
I mean, Gary Oldman.
I mean, you put Gary in anything and it's golden. It don't matter. It's like it's almost an unfair advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what it is.
And then because we're talking about some of the old schools, one that actually came before Dracula was the concept, and this was a silent film.
OG original.
Nosferatu, A Symphony of Horror, 1922. Silent film, scared the shit out of people.
Everybody is the word you're looking for.
Yeah.
It was the first horror. Like the first horror on film was a Nosferatu. Well, the first hit. I think there's other horrors before Nosferatu, but it was the first hit. It was the first like mega hit.
Yeah. Nosferatu the Vampire, 79. And then they did Nosferatu again just a couple years ago. I know you saw that one.
Yeah, man, that is probably one of the more beautiful horror films I've seen probably since Pan's Labyrinth. And I don't know if Pan's Labyrinth counts as a horror. Maybe it does. But it's probably one of the more beautiful horror films I've ever seen.
The 2024 one was nominated for some awards, right?
Hell yeah, it was. Yeah, deservedly so. It was like, it's a visual spectacle.
It's well made, but I didn't care for it.
Yeah, now plot-wise, that's a whole different conversation. I'm talking about just the way it looks.
Yeah.
It looks spectacular. The plot is, yeah.
That was like when Chuck was trying to convince us and he was talking about the Willow TV show. He was like, oh, it's beautiful. We was like, but it's trash. Like who the hell wants to talk about beautiful trash? Now, a movie that I actually loved, it's a little gory, but it's funny as hell, is Renfield. starring Nicolas Cage and Nicholas Hoult. And this movie
I never finished it though. Was it good? I couldn't finish it.
I love it.
I love it too. Yeah,
I got about a quarter of the way through. Okay.
Yeah, because it fit Nicolas Cage being Dracula or whatever the hell his name was in there. I think it was Dracula. Yeah, his over the top, the way he acts, he was perfect for it. And and Renfield being his it's Igor, his helper all these years. It was great.
Hired help. He was sick of it, right? He was like going to therapy right for it, right? Yeah.
He's going therapy. Yeah.
Familiar.
Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Yeah.
This right here, this is my fault because this should have been Once Bitten. I put Love Bites.
Okay.
Vampires Los Muertos. So the John Carpenter Vampires movie. This is the sequel. Featuring the first one had James Woods. The second one featured John Bon Jovi.
Why? Can John Bon Jovi act?
You heard what I said. I don't know. Maybe
it explains why I never heard of it.
Maybe that was his deal to get the soundtrack. I don't know what the shit they was thinking. I don't know what was going on.
Man, well, he's halfway there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
He was living on a prayer.
Oh my God.
Listen, just take his hand. He'll make it. I swear.
Where's that mute button?
You know what? Listen.
What do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do?
Our good audience, I apologize. Wow.
I like bad jokes, and that was worth something.
All right.
Yeah. All the dad joke peoples are booing you right now. They're like,
that was
you let us down, sir. Vampire in Brooklyn.
I liked it. I thought it was fun. It's not a good movie. Let's be clear. But it's fun. I mean, come on, it's Kadeem Hardison.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Angela Bassett.
Yes. Prime Angela Bassett. Prime. Yes.
Yes. You have G Money. Alan Payne's in it.
Yeah. So, it's just pot's a little shaky. That's all.
So there's this movie, The Addiction. This movie right here, Vampire Academy. Vampire Academy, I watched with my daughter, and
that sounds like a TV show.
I watched that too. I think.
No, it actually did become a TV show like 2 years ago. It was a TV show. We watched first though. My daughter never watched the TV show, just for whatever reason. But we watched the movie together, Vampire Academy, and it was great. Like she loved it. I don't know, it's just one of those things. It was a moment with me and her, and so we watched it several times.
Okay,
it's a cute little movie about I think they were training. Yeah, they were training.
It was like a teeny bop joint, right? It's like one of them joints.
Yeah, it was a YA joint, but there were like good vampires who were part of like the royalty, and they went to school to learn how to understand the powers and understand what they did. And then there were Dampiers who were like the human helpers. I don't know, like they might have been half or something like that. And they're the ones who were basically like in other, like the Underworld series, they use werewolves to basically protect them while they slept during the day.
Right.
In this Vampire Academy, they had humans who were trained to be able to whoop the ass of the bad vampires who were called the Strigoi.
Okay. So I hate to admit it, and maybe we might entertain it. I've only seen the very first Underworld. I've only seen the first one,
actually.
And there's like 4 of them, right?
There might be more than that. I don't know. I lost count.
Okay. Would y'all let us know if y'all would want us, even though, and I barely remember the very first one. Would y'all want us to run Underworld? I don't know, because I know that one is kind of cool for you, right? Because it's more action than horror. Right?
Yeah, I've seen. I want to say I've seen the first 3. I've seen.
There's 4 Underworlds. Okay.
No, I think there's 5. Because I've seen Underworld Evolution, Underworld Rise of the Lycans, which none of the people or none of the people in the first two movies are in the third one. It's kind of an offshoot.
Okay.
And then there's like a Blood Wars and something else or some shit. I lost track.
Okay.
I no longer gave it down.
We might run that one just to see, even though, and we'll just tell the truth up front and be like, yeah, we've both seen it, and I vaguely remember it, but I just didn't hop on the Underworld train like everybody else did. But I heard it's a fun train. I heard it's fun.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's better than Twilight. I'll say that. That's what I've heard.
No comparison.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus, you get what you get Underworld, you get Kate Beckinsale and Skin Tight, I don't even know what that shit is. Leather some shit. I don't know. She's like a superhero, but a vampire. So there's this movie, Byzantium, which I hear is an obscure and it's like if you're really into vampires but more tinged towards the horror side, this one right here is a good one.
That's a terrible name. It sounds like a drug you'd hear on late night television that
it does
causes rickets and hives and bleeding out the anus. It sounds like one of them drugs with the symptoms. I mean, the side effects are way, way worse than the thing you're trying to cure.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Now I got to see what it looks like on IMDb.
Wow. He said bleeding out the anus, which we talk about vampire movies. That's some freaky vampires are like, I'm into it. So
2012, okay. Never, ever would have thought that would have been the name of something. Watch it be amazing too.
I can't remember. I heard it was really good, but I heard it suffered because there was something else that came out that year that eclipsed it or whatever, and it kind of fell to the back burner or whatever. So this movie,
they got okay scores.
So this movie, Vampire, Fright Night, the original and the remake.
I've never seen either.
The original, I remember that the featured Chris Sarandon, who was also what was that dude's name? I just remember Chris Sarandon from A Bride's Tale.
Okay,
he was the one that was trying to marry the girl, and Prince or whatever, he's trying to marry the girl in A Bride's the Princess Bride in the Princess Bride.
I just remember the box at the VHS place was terrifying, and I didn't even like walking by it as a kid. Yeah. I was like, nah, that ain't it.
It's just like that picture of the house and like that vampire spirit type. That
box is doing too much.
Go straight past that shit.
So like I can't do that.
Now the remake features the vampire, the bad guy in this one is Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell sighting, huh?
Yeah, I hear this one's awful. Like Colin Farrell in this time, he was in his bag doing remakes. Like he did a remake of Total Recall. Shit. He does remake of Fright Night. Shit. Like
he needed money, man. He needed the check.
I guess
that's what it sounds like. It sounds like he just needed to check.
I guess he's probably making movies in Prague right now. Like, the casting director's like, well, it came down to you and Steven Seagal. So, Dracula, A Love Tale. This is the one that just came out.
Sober. Okay. A Love Tale, huh?
Yes. Dracula, A Love Tale. This one just came out either beginning of this year or the end of 2025. I heard this one is excellent.
Okay, yeah. Even IMDb was like, huh? Okay.
The Hunger, Kiss of the Vampire, Blood Red Sky.
Was that the one that was on the plane?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and old girl was trying to get to some place for a cure or something.
Yeah.
And she had a daughter with her. I think it's a daughter with her.
And the whole thing was that she was the vampire in the plane, right? That was the whole shtick.
Well, no, something provoked her. Something happened. There's some, I don't know if it's bad guys on the plane that was trying to hijack the plane, and she had to do something because she had a destination. She had to get somewhere before the sun came up, before you know, she tried to get a cure or whatever in the hell. And so she had to kind of take control of the situation. But if she let that other side of her out, there was no telling she'd be able to put it back up. And yeah, it's a whole situation, because I think she, like the first bad guy, something, she mauls his ass and you think he's dead, but no, she fucked around and turned him into a vampire. So it's a whole problem at 30,000 feet.
Bofa.
Yeah. So Blood Rain. Blood Rain actually came from a series of comics.
Is that the?
It's horrible.
Okay.
And there's
like, Vin Diesel. Is that the Vin Diesel joint? No.
No.
I'm thinking something else.
No. Blood Rain, she is a vampire, a dampier, but this shit is awful.
Wasn't that like based off of a video game or something? I feel like.
I think a video game came.
Okay. Maybe not.
This shit is awful. If you sit down and watch that, I guarantee you that's 90 minutes you can't get back.
So out of 39,000 votes on IMDb, Blood Rain comes in with a whopping 3.0 out of 10. That sounds like a bad movie night film.
And the sequels are worse than that one. So
okay.
The Librarian, Curse of the Judas Chalice. Now there was a series of movies and then several TV shows on The Librarian. This first one featured the original Librarian movies featured Noah Weil, you know, from The Pit.
Okay.
He was the librarian. And this particular one, The Curse of the Judas Chalice, involved a vampire. It's actually a decent movie. It's funny because it's just something about these movies, the way that they're done. They have a very not after school feel to them, but they felt like streaming movies before there were streaming movies, if that makes sense.
Straight B movie.
Yeah.
Straight up
That's what it felt like. So it's like this is a TV movie. So, and I think it might have been a TV movie. I'm pretty sure this did not go to the damn theaters. My Babysitter's a Vampire. I think this was a TV movie as well. Has a Nickelodeon feel to it.
Yeah.
One of your favorites, Sony, not Marvel collab, Morbius, featuring the fantastic.
Don't say his name. Don't say his name, because he might come out. Or just don't even say his name.
Yeah, it's like Chuck, you know, John Hendry, and that dude. Now, this is a movie that I actually love. Priest is a movie that I love. It stars Carl Urban and Paul Bettany. And Maggie Q is in it as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I forgot all about that joint.
Yeah, this movie, I like this movie. Because it's like he's like a real priest, and they're fighting off, you know, vampires, the creatures or whatever. But the creatures they've been seeing, they said no. They sat back and regrouped, and nobody believed the creatures was back. This was a dope ass movie.
Okay.
Dracula Reborn and Dracula 2000. These were straight horror movies. And I want to say right around this time, they were trying to just trying to gain some credibility with the Dracula name. They were straight horror vampire movies. I want to say one of these I think Dracula 2000 had like Omar Epps in it.
Which one? Yeah. That one missed me. Yeah. 2000s.
I don't know why I like this movie. I don't know why I like this movie. This movie's trash, but I like it. It is a beautiful looking movie. But you know what you're getting. It stars Mila Jovovich. You know what you're getting. This is not. She's only done 2 good movies in her life. The Fifth Element.
Multipass.
Yes, Fifth Element, and what was the other one where she was Joan of Arc?
Oh, I think that's what it was called, right? Joan of Arc.
Yeah, something like that. Those are the only 2 movies she's ever done. And then I think her husband like directs all her movies. That's how she keeps getting work.
Now it's been a while since I've seen Ultraviolet. I'm trying to remember what the plot. I just remember it being pretty and the grass was sharp and could kill you. And it had old girl from Firefly in it. I know.
Yeah, Ultraviolet was I don't even want to say what's it called? Post-apocalyptic.
Okay, so 2006. Right. So we're still coming off of the high of the Matrix, and everything had that dark, tight leather look, leather pants, patent leather look,
so
and trench coats.
This says the late 21st century. Okay. It's a vampiric disease that modifies some people, and it gives some of them superhuman strength, intelligence, and speed. But a worldwide civil war looms as normal people feel threatened by their enhanced brethren, and they demand the extermination of the group. And it just so turns out that Mila Jovovich is an enhanced one, and she finds herself caught in the crossfire where she becomes the protector of a boy who is perceived to be the cure and a threat to humanity. So, so it's different because the vampires in this are not so much vampires just looking out to drink people's blood and like other vampire movies. They call it, they're genetically enhanced hemophages. So they have a genetic problem with them. And it's about the purity of the blood. It's some weird shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's a cool movie.
That's why I didn't remember it.
It's got some cool action pieces to it, you know, just, kind of typical shit to make, to play on what they'd already done with her in The Fifth Element. So Abraham Lincoln, vampire killer.
Vaguely remember it. I just remember he was nasty with that axe.
He was nasty with that axe. Yeah. And it also featured Rufus Sewell and a younger Anthony Mackie.
Really? Back then?
Yeah. Okay. The Last Voyage of Demeter. This just came out last year, 2 years ago. And allegedly in the annals of where it talks about, I don't know, maybe it's Bram Stoker when he talked about Dracula.
Okay.
When Dracula left Europe and went across the seas to, start visiting the world. Well, I mean, nobody was flying then, so he was on a ship, and it was called the Demeter. And apparently the Demeter landed, and everybody on that bitch was ripped to shreds, like, and they found, I don't know, his crypt or whatever. That's the story. So
okay.
So in this movie is the first time it was ever depicted of, basically a vampire at sea. So it's basically like that last scene of what's that damn movie? Jurassic Park, The Lost World.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the same thing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the T-Rex got loose on the boat. Yeah, he ate everybody. He's hungry.
Everybody.
Salem's Lot. We talked about Salem's Lot. Absolutely not. Abigail.
That one just came out. That came out like a couple years ago, right?
A couple years ago. Yeah. A movie called Thirst. Night Teeth. This was, I don't know if it was a Netflix movie. It might have been a Netflix movie. I like this movie.
It's like a Cinemax movie. The hell?
No, it's a little young dude. His brother owns a car service.
Okay.
And he's he begs his brother to drive a car service or whatever. And because I don't know, he's not feeling well or something like that. And his brother lets him drive. Well, as it turns out, his brother is part of a gang, but the gang, they know about vampires and they've been out here fighting vampires in the streets or whatever. and his brother ends up driving around a couple of vampires while they run a few errands, and they is killing the shit out of people. And it's him. He's a young, Afro Boricua, Afro Latino dude. And I like this movie. It's a cool movie. Day Shift is the one came out a couple years ago with Jamie Foxx.
I liked Day Shift. Day Shift was surprisingly good.
I did too. Day Shift, Jamie Foxx, and goddamn Snoop Dogg. It's funny because people don't realize that Snoop Dogg is 6'6". Like Snoop Dogg is tall as hell.
Yeah.
Crimson Peak was another one. V for Vengeance. Cirque du Freak, the vampire's assistant. I shouldn't have liked this movie, but I did. It's weird. John C. Reilly. Dampier, Vamps, The Forsaken, Blood, The Last Vampire. I like this movie as well. Blood.
That's based off of the anime, right?
The anime, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Blood, The Last Vampire was a movie that's based off of anime. There's Blood and Blood Plus. Vampire Hunter D, also based the anime. There was another one.
Hold on, there's a live action Vampire Hunter D?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this is the anime.
Okay.
But I had to put it on the list because this is one of those ones.
It's too much of a classic. Yeah.
Yeah. Kiss of the Damned, Kiss of the Vampire, and last one is Underworld Evolution.
Okay.
The only reason I didn't put Underworld Rise of Lycans, which is to me the other good Underworld movie, or good is a relative term. But that one's really about the werewolves more than it is about the vampires. So okay. Oh Jesus! All right.
Yeah, that was a thorough list. That's why I thought I was gonna be like, before we got started, I was like, oh yeah, I've seen a few. I'll be straight. And then I saw that list, and I was like, oh, I ain't seen a damn thing. There was a lot of some obscure and some ones that I just vaguely remembered that was on there, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, Vampire Hunter D had a sequel called Bloodlust that a lot of people really enjoyed that one. I think the first one's better.
Classic.
But that's, it's up to your interpretation, whatever.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Frank.
Hey, Frank. What's going on with you, champ?
The friendly reminder, reboot your platform once in a while, because it's been about 3 or 4 months since I rebooted my PC, and everything locked up where it took me 20 minutes just to reboot.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
All right. So now, without further ado, and I've already given the disclaimer, without further ado, let's jump into what showed up on here. Tied for 15th. We talked about it briefly, but it was
nice.
Okay.
I'm glad it made it.
There's more of a reason for me to have to really get to see that one. Okay.
I haven't seen the show, but the movies are fantastic.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and I believe that, sometimes it's hard to grab some of these pictures. I believe that's a picture of the TV show, not the movie.
Okay.
But
it's similar characters. So
yeah, What We Do in the Shadows, the movie 2014. That I don't know. It's kind of surprised. You know what I'm saying? I know about it, and I know it's kind of irreverent. It's like if you take some vampires and put them in the setting of like The Office or some shit like that. That's what it's like. Because it's very much about their routine, mundane, everyday, the everyday shit that they do.
You get all the boring stuff with the good stuff, and but it's delivered in a comedic way.
Yeah. So people, like I said, people love it. Okay.
People love it. Love it.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. So
yeah.
All right. Also tied for 15th. This one actually makes me happy.
It made it.
It did.
I was really shocked. I didn't think it would even make the list.
So, for those that don't know, Oscar, a sensitive, bullied 12-year-old boy living with his mother in suburban Sweden, meets his new neighbor, the mysterious and moody Ellie. They strike up a friendship. They're initially reserved with each other, but Oscar and Ellie slowly form a close bond. But it soon becomes apparent that she's no ordinary young girl. She eventually shares her dark, macabre secret with him, revealing her connection to a string of bloody local murders. Let the right one in. And like we said, that one was also they took and made a remake of that one called Let Me In, the American remake that paled in comparison to that.
It's good, but it is not even remotely close to the same level as that first one. Yeah.
Well, you know, here's the thing. When you start to think about it, you know what I'm saying? You're talking about a couple kids, like 10, 12-year-old kids. They form this close relationship. He sees that something's off about her, but as kids, you're like, well, you know, that's just, you know, she's like that. She's weird. Okay, but I like her. She's my friend. She's my friend. And then she tells you, oh, yeah, by the way, all them people you keep seeing on the news, I didn't kill the shit out of all them.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a goddamn minute. Oh, what you say, Mama? I got to go. Like,
and the actress that plays the little girl, at least for the Swedish one, she's just amazing because she has this innocence about her that's just she'll melt your heart.
Yeah.
But then
and come pull out your goddamn chest.
And then pull it right out your chest. It was great, man. The two kids they absolutely carry the movie.
Now, here's another thing that's also interesting because in vampire lore, you're not allowed to make vampire children. You know, a lot of times when you see vampire kids in movies, they've been turned by somebody, but in most proper movies, that is against vampire rules. Because, well, you know, like all kids, teenagers, especially below that, they have a hard time establishing what is right and what's wrong. They don't, you know, consequences and shit. They don't understand any of that shit. And you turn a kid, a child, into a vampire. You give them super hunger, super speed, super strength, and bloodlust. Shit, they'll drink the world dry.
That was a big plot point for Anne Rice's interview with a vampire.
Yeah, which was
a
good.
big plot point of the show. I mean, of the movie.
Yeah, because it's selfish as hell. You know what I'm saying? They now 100 years old, but they stuck in the body of a 12-year-old and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't get no player nowhere but Epstein Island. You know, which maybe that would have
been justice. That would have been some justice. Yeah, send one of them over there. Yeah.
Yes, clear that whole shit out. Damn, that'd been funny. A lot of them actors and stuff said, I only went once. I didn't know my agent put me on there. I was like, well, bye, Leo, and all the rest of you bastards.
That's your ass.
Yeah. Half of Washington would have disappeared in the night.
I'm so happy this made the list. I personally think it probably, if it wouldn't have been my number one, it probably would have been a number two. I love that movie.
Easily my top three. I don't know where it would be in top three, but top three for sure.
Yeah, that gives me faith in the list that it was at least made it.
That movie is jarring. And I don't know, it's just something extra creepy about when you make children vampire, and especially when you get a capable actor or actress that could pull it off. Like, that movie. I don't know how I finished that shit.
I'm actually surprised you watched it, man.
Yeah,
I am, man, because that one is it's a little spooky. Yeah.
Speaking of children vampires, here's another one I have not seen. I know all about it though. I'm intrigued, but I don't know if I can't watch it because I know better now.
You will not survive that one.
Yeah,
I've heard it's actually kind of funny.
It is funny, but it's also horrific.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that this movie is, as far as vampire lore and what they go through and stuff, that it really is good. So the Abigail's a 2024 movie, follows a group of criminals who kidnap a 12-year-old ballerina, the daughter of a powerful underworld figure. They take her to a secluded mansion, and they're just to hold her for 24 hours to collect a $50 million ransom. But then the plot twist when the kidnappers realize the girl is a vampire, and they're trapped inside with her, not the other way around.
Yeah, that part. Just one quick callback in case you're wondering how good Let the Right One is. On IMDb with over 240,000 votes, 240,000. It is a 7.8. Just wanted to let y'all know that's how good
low.
that movie is. Yeah. But yeah, I haven't seen. So Frank, you said you did see Abigail.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's funny because of how absurd it is,
Mhm.
but they go full gore, full like pop-ups, and like they do it, all of that.
Is it on the same level of fun hokiness as like Megan?
It's similar hokiness,
Okay.
but a less family story.
Okay. Yeah. Because Megan is fun. Megan was a lot of fun, but it's an awful script, but it's fun. All right, maybe I'll give Abigail a run.
I heard that, and again, this is what I heard. I haven't seen it, but that what made Abigail sort of funny, maybe even it wasn't intended to be funny like that, was the yes, thank you, Dominica. Yes, the Abigail likes to play with her food, and she does. And the dialogue between the people once they realize, what's our Bill Duke saying? Yeah, is it? Yeah, you fucked up, dude.
Like without this doesn't give anything away. Like one of her kills, she does ballerina moves well.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
And the last one. So coming in at number 15, last one.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess it's okay, but I wish it would have been higher. Vampire Hunter D.
I'm surprised it even made it. Honestly.
It did make the list.
Yeah.
And when the poll goes up, and it just goes out to who it goes out, and whoever responds and does it. Vampire Hunter D is, like I said, the books came out in 83. And I think the first anime, I want to say the first anime probably came out late 80s.
Sounds right.
Yeah, I think I saw Vampire Hunter D. It had to be early. It had to be like 91 or 92 or the late 80s is when I saw it.
The first one came out in 85.
Okay.
Then they did Bloodlust, the second one, in 2000.
Okay. Yeah. Because it looks like an old anime, like you see.
And it is.
Yeah.
It's got the style, yeah.
It is, and like saying for me, so Vampire Hunter D has a bit of nostalgia in my heart, and it's definitely one of the ones that I voted for, because Vampire Hunter D, Ninja Scroll, Fist of the North Star, Akira, those were some of the first animes that I saw, and I was like, I don't know what this art style is, but I like this shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that one meant something to me personally. All right, now we're on the list at number 14. Again, Centel, you might not want to look.
Oh God. Oh, yeah, man, that's it. That was the little VHS board that used to scare the shit out of me as a little kid, man. It was something about that, man. I was like, that's not for me.
For some reason, I'm not seeing the images when you pop them up.
Oh,
really? Is anybody else?
Can y'all seeing the images out there?
Yeah, that takes some zing out of my zip.
Somebody said, "What is happening?" Maybe they don't see it. I don't know. There should be a big gigantic picture of Fright Night poster. Okay, Teddy says they see it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's strange.
Okay. Yeah,
so you're fresh off a reboot, so it could be a setting, yeah.
Yeah, so Fright Night, again, you know what I'm saying? We just talked about Fright Night was 84, 85, then remade in 2011. The original featured, and this is the vote for the original, the 84, 85 one.
Okay.
Featured Chris Sarandon as the neighbor next door. The thing about Fright Night, is it's a cult horror comedy, which take that for what you will, 80s comedy. So teenager Charlie Brewster discovers his charming new neighbor, Jerry Dandridge, is a vampire. But Charlie is a horror film junkie. So when he tries to tell people that his neighbor is a vampire, nobody believes him. They think he's crazy as hell. So he goes to a washed up TV horror host who says that he used to be a vampire killer named Peter Vincent to help him destroy the vampire next door and save his girlfriend, Amy, who's become the target of the vampire.
I would have never thought that was what the plot would that would have been.
That is the plot of the movie.
Okay. Well, damn.
Yes.
I felt like
Roddy McDowell. Roddy McDowell is the washed up TV horror host, Peter Vincent, who helps him kill the vampire.
That's wild.
That's right. Yeah, Fright Night's an easy and underrated gem. A lot of people who are really into vampire movies like that, they love Fright Night. I saw Fright Night once. Can't put that shit back on. No, sir. Nope.
It just smells like the 80s. I don't know. It's just something about that. Jerry was knocking him down. What?
The next door neighbor. Like I said, it was Chris Sarandon. And like I said, he had that 80s look. He was charming and sophisticated. And he had them all under his thrall. Yeah, he was. and then again, we're talking about 84, 85. Here's the one thing about Fright Night that I really remember. Now, thinking about it, it's 40 years ago. Think about the hokiness of the special effects.
Oh, God. And everything is practical, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I almost
silicone masks and fake blood. Yeah.
I think like Rick Baker might have done this shit because it looked like as soon as they got finished in the movie, they're gonna go next door and be on the set of Thriller, Michael Jackson's Thriller shit. That's the kind of the protruding mouths and silicone mask and fake blood. Like that's what it looked like.
I'm not mad at the old silicone and fake blood era.
It looks good, you know what I'm saying?
I don't mind it.
Yeah, I don't mind practical effects.
Yeah.
Fright Night with David Tennant.
David Tennant. Okay, we both saw it at the same time. Maybe that wasn't the new one. I'm assuming.
No, because what's the name? Colin Farrell is a vampire of the new one, so I don't know anything about David Tennant.
I could absolutely see David Tennant as a vampire, though, playing a vampire. I could absolutely see that.
Yeah, that'd be funny as hell.
Yeah.
Or scary.
Yeah. Okay, so that is that was number 14.
It's not bad coming out the gates. Okay.
Number 13. Please restrict your heaves.
I knew at least 2 or 3 of them gonna be in the top 10. At least.
No, this is a different type of heave. This is a different type of heave.
Twilight.
This is a different type of heave.
Oh yeah, that one's just why, Aaliyah? Why?
Yeah. The only thing good about this movie is her in that outfit. She's like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, eat your heart out, slave Leia. Like,
yeah. Why?
The good thing about that movie is the marketing team marketed the crap out of it.
I mean, I'm sure Anne Rice was rolling in her grave, but she was alive when that came out. So
now just
like, what the
now just so that we're clear, yes, this Anne Rice is like, what is this sheet? I can't take you to the sheet. However, a lot of the plot of Queen of the Damned was borrowed from Anne Rice's novel, The Vampire Lestat, which is the next season of Interview with the Vampire, the TV show.
Yes.
Where so Stuart Townsend in this picture, that's Stuart Townsend back there, who is the Vampire Lestat. He's standing behind Aaliyah, who is the I guess the first vampire, Akasha from ancient Egypt.
Yes, she's Akasha. Yes.
And she becomes enthralled with Lestat. And this is the one where he decides, screw it, I'm gonna tell everybody I'm a vampire. And he becomes a goddamn rock star. He has a band and becomes a rock star. And the vampires are not happy with him and they're trying to kill him. But Akasha is on some different shit. Like being the first, she different. Yeah, it's not a good movie. It is.
But I'll tell you what is good. I'll tell you what is good. If you're not watching AMC's rendition of Interview with a Vampire, the TV show, you're tripping. You're tripping. It's incredible. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. It should be winning. It should be winning Emmys. It's so good. And there's 2 seasons. 2 seasons, and Lestat story is coming this season. I think it comes out this summer. I think they're still sorting through it. It's incredible. If you like vampire tales, it's hard to beat that. Probably the best. It's the best vampire series I've ever seen.
Now we're on number 12, which is a movie I admit I have not seen all the way through. There was just something about it that I had to check out halfway through. I said, I can't. I'm not gonna make it to the end. But people that love vampire movies, they love this shit. Yeah, Aaliyah was everything. Yeah, that movie was ass. And this movie.
The comic was off the chain.
Yes.
The movie, I enjoyed the movie. I did enjoy the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
30 Days of Night. And it was like when the comic came out, I was today years old, you know what I'm saying, when I found out about Barrow, Alaska, some of the other places in the very far northern hemisphere.
Yeah. It's the highest point of Alaska. The highest city, highest American city in the world.
Just so y'all are aware, Barrow, Alaska is a real place. And it's a small town at the very northern tip of Alaska. And they experience a solid month of darkness every year. They know exactly what's going to happen. The sun goes down, and it is down for an entire month. They have to wait at least 30 days for the sun to come back up. This is a real thing. It happens. There's other towns in, I don't know, Denmark and other places like that where I think they have similar ones. I know this is the one they talk about all the time because it's in America. But there's other ones too where they have 30 days of sunlight. Like
Barrow gets the sunlight too.
Both. So it's 30 days of nothing but sunlight. You'd be like, it's 2:00 in the morning. It looks like noon.
Yeah.
So same thing. And in this movie, so most of the residents usually head south for the winter. When they know 30 days of night's coming, they usually head south. But some of the townspeople remain behind. However, the ones that decide to stay behind this time, they regret the decision when one year hungry vampires descend on Barrow to feed. The sheriff, Eben, who is played by Josh Hartnett, and his wife, Melissa George, and a dwindling band of survivors must try to last until dawn breaks over Barrow's month-long twilight.
It's got a great ending, too. It's got such a good ending.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I've seen the ending. I've seen the beginning. I am super hazy about the middle part.
Carnage.
Yeah. That's a movie. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. So
I remember when I was a kid, I knew what Barrow was early because when I was a kid, I grew up in a military town, and there was always a running joke that, if you slept with an officer's daughter or their wife, they send you to Point Barrow, manning a radar station in Point Barrow, Alaska. Yeah. And it wasn't until I was like damn near like in college when I actually like looked at a map and I was like, oh, that really does exist. And there is like radar stations out there it's like one small little military little thing. And apparently, if you've ever messed up for either what was the term? Either you got in a fight or you was effing the wrong person. You got stationed in Barrow. It was like the ultimate worst place to be assigned. Yeah, it's a real place.
Yeah, so like I said, this is high on a lot of people's vampire lists. It is quite gory. The vampires on here are vicious, and they have a different look. The look of the vampires, I don't know if it's almost like because they didn't have the fear of, well, we only got a certain amount of time to operate because shit, the sun's gonna be coming up soon. Now they got 30 whole days. Like, the look of them looked particularly savage and shit. Like, like I said, for me, y'all, sometimes I don't know where to draw the line, but that's one of those ones. Nah,
never. I have heard, though, if you're a fan of Aurora Borealis, it's one of the few places in the world where you can see it from horizon to horizon. Like, oftentimes when you see the northern lights, you only get like certain curtains. Like, you can only see like maybe like a quarter of the sky, and if you're in a really special place, you can see like half of the sky. But in Barrow, you can see the entire sky is on fire from Aurora Borealis. So if you ever wanted to see it, just head on up there.
Vampires chew on you under a pretty,
under a pretty sky. Yeah. So they just nom. But look, it's so beautiful.
There's blood dripped out of her mouth. Just a romantical, right? Just so romantical. Yes. So let me get some more of that O positive. Yeah. That's a rare vintage. So yeah, that's that.
I'm not mad at that. I like that film. I like that whole project.
All right.
I don't know why Queen of the Damned is there, but okay. 30 Days a Night.
All right. And we are number 11.
Okay. And we haven't had a Twilight sighting yet. I am shocked.
That's because it made the top 5.
I'm shocked.
You're going to be shocked by this one?
Hey! There's so many films that are better than this, but I'm glad it made it.
So many.
There's so many better films. Oh, it's a guilty pleasure. Vampire Brooklyn is a guilty pleasure, man.
Yeah, like Queen of the Damned, this one, Vampire in Brooklyn. I don't know. It's almost like this is like Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was on such a historic run. And it's almost like, I don't know if he told himself, his agents told him, you can't do no wrong. He's like, I think I'd like to play a vampire. And I have this weird ass English accent. I think I would like a Jerry curled mullet. It's just,
jelly.
Yeah. It's just, yes, because just it's something. Vampire in Brooklyn is something. Him and that weird ass English accent is Maximilian. But again, you did have a prime Angela Bassett.
Yes.
Kadeem Hardison as his ghoul, who is falling the fuck apart the entire movie. Is Kadeem Hardison really, to me, saves that movie because he is funny as hell in that movie.
Yeah.
He is a ghoul that is tired of his lot in life. And he's like, this is some bullshit. Alan Payne, G Money, is all in love with Angela Bassett's character, and I didn't really give a shit about his character at all.
I mean, he was on the slump.
And then Eddie Murphy did some. This movie could have been better if Eddie Murphy played it like a vampire movie, but he did an Eddie Murphy. He made it an Eddie Murphy movie, and he quickly turned it into clumps. So he started playing a bunch of different damn characters.
Though. The preacher was kind of funny, though.
Funny. That shit was funny. He's like, evil is good.
What? Didn't he do like Metro like right afterwards? It was like another flop.
Yeah,
but
he was on
he was on a nasty skid. Like I feel like this was like the start.
I'm sure during this time is where he probably pulled out. Somebody's like, "Hey, you want to do this sci-fi movie? We call it Pluto Nash." Yeah, I'll try that shit.
We definitely have to do a bad movie. I've never finished Pluto Nash. It's that bad.
I've never started Pluto Nash.
I've never. Oh man,
I never retained it.
Yeah, I heard about it and I was like, no, thank you.
It's bad.
Yeah, I remember the last movie I watched by a comedian who tried to do a sci-fi movie was really bad. I don't even remember, but I watched Bill Cosby did Leonard 6.
Oh, Leonard Part 6.
Oh my God.
I could barely finish that. It was something like all I remember was people like the bad guys dying because he was putting meat on them.
I don't know. I don't remember
none of that. Like meat. That's all I remember. And
all I know is when I got through watching that movie, I wanted to beat the pudding pops out of his ass. This bullshit. Oh.
Yeah.
It's almost like Eddie had to do the movie because he lost a bet. Yeah.
That and Ghost Dad are like the only Bill Cosby movies that I remember in the 80s. That was it. I know he had like blaxploitation films on lock. He was in a bunch of blaxploitation films, but in the 80s, that's the only ones I remember from Bill.
Okay, so I mean, Vampire in Brooklyn had the potential.
Yeah, the meat thing. Yeah. His meat was killing him. But it's true though. Whoever the bad guys were, they couldn't handle the meat.
That is so funny. Like, you had to roofie none of them. Like, oh my God. Pause.
Bill Cosby wasn't in Meteor Man. You're thinking of
that's Robert Townsend.
Robert Townsend, yeah.
No, Bill Cosby was in Meteor Man.
Was he?
Yeah, he was the old homeless dude who had the meteor rock in the little coffee can in the Folgers can.
Has it been that long since I've seen it? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
He had the rock in the can.
Yeah.
And he had his dog with him. He lived in the basement of the building or something. Nobody paid no attention to him.
Yeah, because he got his checks back from Leonard Part 6 and couldn't afford a place to live anymore.
Yeah.
An abomination.
Bill Cosby,
okay.
Yeah, that Meteor Man had a hell of a cast in it, like for real. Yeah. Like, you remember Don Cheadle was a Golden Lord? Like,
yes.
Yeah, it had a hell of a cast.
Wasn't Sinbad in it too?
Sinbad, The Boys.
Yeah, the Boys, The Boys. I remember The Boys. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it had a hell of a cast. Some Golden Lords. Everybody, Big Daddy Kane, Tiny Lister. Like, yeah, it had a hell of a cast. All right, so we're in the top 10.
And no Twilight sightings.
No
top 5.
No Twilight. Top 10. Number 10. Underworld Evolution, the second movie in the series. And this one was IMAX enhanced. Ooh.
Oh. So this is the second one, okay.
Yes, this is the second one. And again, a highlight of this movie really is as much as you can say highlight these movies. Kate Beckinsale is she's the vampire. She's the vampire Celine. She looked good as hell in these movies.
Yeah, she had tight patent leather pants and was kicking ass with
ice blue eyes. Yeah, she had the attitude to match. Yeah, the dark hair and the ice blue eyes. And like, okay.
I get it. I respect the formula. Yeah. I respect the formula. I get it.
They knew it was working. Celine and a renegade werewolf, Michael, they love one another. They fall in love, so take that for what you will.
Okay.
They find themselves basically outcasts of both their own clans. None of the vampires fool with Celine anymore. Because she didn't fell in league with this werewolf and she's trying to protect him.
She was slumming it, huh? Slumming it with the wolf.
And well, none of the werewolves, they don't fool with Michael. They try to kill him because he's not one of us. He's not like the rest of them. He's
not like us.
Like the other werewolves, they turned into damn near like full beast werewolves. He's like a human werewolf, where you know what I'm saying. At every moment, his shirt is off, and you can see his werewolf 6-pack and shit. Like it's some different shit. It's like, oh, we gonna play up the sexy and this shit. This shit's gonna be sexy.
This is straight kibbles and bits, baby.
So they're trying to figure out how to heal the rift between their species, but they're hounded by Marcus.
Literally hounded.
Yeah.
So this is like,
well,
not
because
really
Marcus is a
look
vampire.
Look who's coming home for dinner. Is that what this is? Kind of joints. But with vampires and werewolves.
Literally. Marcus is the first vampire. He is the first vampire. His father was an immortal. Okay. And however, what a crazy shit, his children, he had 2 children, Marcus, and I forget his brother's name. His brother was bitten by a wolf, wolf with rabies or some shit, and Marcus was bitten by a bat, like they were in some cave or some shit. And one became the first vampire, the other one became the first werewolf. Except the brother became a werewolf who could not change back to his human form. He was pure werewolf.
So don't explain too much, because I'm like 75% certain that we're gonna run this. We're gonna run the Underworld series.
Well, that's all I was gonna say about it. They're hunted by Marcus, and they're trying to figure this shit out. So, like I said, this is the second one in that series. And it's decent. It is decent, and it's more of an action flick, but it's
because they running around with swords and guns, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Say less. Yeah. I'm not mad at the formula. You got scantily clad, patent leather ladies and with swords and guns and vampires and bats. Yeah.
They play it up that all of the vampires are some pretty damn people. Like they look like they just walked a malnourished ass off of a runway or whatever. One of the reasons why I like the series too was this was the first time in the first movie, the first Underworld, was the first time I saw a British actor, and I was like, damn, I like that dude. And his name is Michael Sheen. Michael Sheen was in the Underworld series as the head werewolf Lucian. And yeah, he's damn cool in this movie.
So we got a jungle fever with werewolves and vampires. Okay. Under Revolutions, interracial relations in the supernatural. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what though? You know what? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because who you gonna piss off, right? I mean, is there I don't know, racist or what's the term for speciesists? For vampires or species
that is absolutely in this movie. Yes, there are species races. Yes, you're betraying your vampire people.
You know how those werewolves are.
Yeah,
they're always
dirty. They're dirty, filthy. Yes, and then the werewolves are like, what are you doing with her? You know what I'm saying? She's a vampire. Yes.
These damn vampires are bringing my property value down.
Supernatural racism.
Yeah. I think Underworld is the first time I think it's the first time I've ever heard the werewolves called a lichen in the Underworld.
Okay. Yeah. I've heard the term, but I honestly don't know. It sounds like Latin? Is that lichen means wolf? Is that what that is? No, it's lupus. Lupus means wolf, right? Canis lupus is a wolf. Y'all help me out. I'm trying not to Google it if I can.
Some kind of damn dog.
Lichen.
Big dog, little dog, big dog.
Big dog, little dog. A big dog.
The disease has always been called that. It's and even from the writings, with the ancient. Goddamn, I said ancient. The classic. The books, the original Draculas and
this is based off of a book.
No. What I was saying, the disease that you get and you become a werewolf is called lycanthropy.
Yeah.
So that term lycanthropy has been around for a long time. I mean, I even think they said it in that shit ass. Shit. Some people like it. The Teen Wolf. Michael J. Fox Teen Wolf movie in the 80s. Lycanthropy, to become a lichen, a werewolf, has been around for a long time.
That term is used in Harry Potter too.
Yes, it is. When Remus Lupin turns into a werewolf. Yes, he's a lichen.
All right. I'm here for.
He
I'm
said,
here for
my werewolf
vampire
said,
racism.
"There's no vampire girls in here." Yes. Yep. If you can't see her reflection, don't worry about the protection. Like, wait, what?
Wait a second.
Oh, shit.
If she don't got your teeth, don't bring her home to eat.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm here for all of that. Yes.
Yeah. I can't even imagine. All right, so that's funny. All right, so number 9.
It smelled like wet dog in here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Number 9. This was another movie that I loved, and I just recently heard that they're about to do a sequel. Allegedly.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, they brought back the Mummy joint first, right? The first Mummy one, right? They bring back the MonsterVerse, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that Dracula Untold is part of the MonsterVerse per se. I think it's something separate. And what's the name? Lee Cronin's The Mummy is a new attempt because they're convinced that the MonsterVerse can hit. They just think that shit with Russell Crowe and Tom Cruise was. It was bad.
One was pretty bad. Yeah, that one was pretty bad.
Yep. Yeah. Like if you're gonna tell me The Mummy, no, you give me that shit with Brendan Fraser in them. I even take the one. I even take the shitty one that had the Rock in it. You know what I'm saying?
Like the one with Brendan Fraser is pure slapstick. Well, at least the first one. First one's pure slapstick. I love that joint.
Yeah, the first one's great.
No, just bring Benny back. That's all I want. If Brendan Fraser's coming back, just bring Benny back. The little dude.
I hear all of them are coming back. Brendan Fraser.
Benny was my dude.
Yeah, because they're about to make The Mummy 5. Because they made 4.
That just sounds awful.
Yeah, because all of them are a lot older and fluffier.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser is not even remotely the.
Yeah, he's not an action hero anymore at all.
Encino Man has left the building. This is a way different version of Brendan Fraser.
But like the last movie was really a whole lot of his son was the star. He was barely the action hero. His son did a whole lot of heavy lifting. And they might go with that again because he's a different dude. Rachel Weisz is different. Her brother, the dude who played her brother, he's like bald and old now. Like it's
I saw him at Comic-Con not too long ago.
It's a different day.
He's signing autographs. For $20, I sign the ankles. You're like, damn, fall from grace, brother. Here's a couple bucks, man. Just
sign your ankles. Listen, I will sign the inside crack of your elbow. Just come on, baby. I got some cheeseburgers.
I thought this was the most beautiful name in the world, A Knocks on the Moon. Oh my God. I thought you couldn't tell first you couldn't tell me nothing about her. Let's start with that. And then she had $1 million name. I was like,
yeah. But you know what? But the thing is, a Knocks on the Moon, I was like, that's a cold piece of work right there. I was like, boy, that's a bad mamma jamma. But then that ungrateful heifer, I was like, you know
what? She turned trifling so quick.
So fast.
And the look on her face when she dipped on him and he looked.
Yeah.
And then he looked at Brendan Fraser and he was all booed up with his leg. He was like, He just let go. He was like, just go on to get me goals.
When she did, he's like, I know you fucking lying.
Man, she was the real villain, man.
Yeah.
She ended up being the real villain in the end.
Yeah.
Someone has touched you. I can't tell me nothing about her.
That's deep. I am no one's property. Okay.
And someone told me Benny did die and he got eaten by the beetles. Yeah, but Benny got, man, y'all can figure out a way to bring Benny back.
Well, I know A Knocks on the Moon got by the beetles, and I don't know, I guess Benny did too. I don't know. You know, Benny.
Benny was the best thing in part 1.
Hey, when he pulled out all those things and prayed to every god known to man,
he was like, no. He put on
oh shit.
That damn Benny dog.
I watched that movie in the theater and laughed my ass off. Everybody looked at me like, that's not that funny. I was like, that shit is hilarious.
That is hilarious, dog. If you're offended about that, then there's no hope. There's no hope. That damn Benny was going to do whatever it took to survive.
Look, because that right there, that scene was my argument for people that I knew that were like atheists, and when shit got rough, okay. Okay, I don't believe no God. Okay.
He had every DNA on that little chain, dog. That joint was so funny.
Whoever answers to get me out of this, that's what I'm with. Okay.
Oh man, Benny would have to be undead. I can deal with an undead Benny. I just need Benny back. That's all. Benny was an unsung hero in the movie.
Because for Benny to be back, what's the name? I mean, I hope we're not dealing with Imhotep no more, but he gonna have to be the one to bring him back because ain't no damn way. Ain't no way. But anyway, so this movie, Dracula Untold.
Mm-hmm.
I love this particular telling because it focused more on the legend of Vlad the Impaler. And that's what I liked about this. Luke Evans, and what he gave up, what he did to protect his family, to protect his people from
So it's a tragedy? It's one of those kind of joints?
Yes.
I've never seen it. Yeah, I've never seen this one.
Wait. You've never seen Dracula Untold? Oh, this movie's cold as hell. Like,
really? Okay. Yeah. Should I put it on the list?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So his what are they called? The Ottoman Empire. So basically the Turkish, they are invading. And they had set up some kind of deal where they had to give up, like gold and some of their men from their village and all this shit to appease the Turkish. He said, absolutely not. But they knew that they couldn't really afford to fight back because they didn't have the numbers and shit. And dude tried to be a smartass and took his son. And he said, you got me all the way effed up. And he went out, I don't know, prayed, looked for the power to defeat them, and found the power in the little cave. And from that point, it was on. It's dollars for donuts. Yeah, because
okay. All right.
But
it's on the list.
But what I find interesting about this movie too is not only the sacrifices that he made was how fast, and we've seen this in other things, superhero movies. We saw it in Batman. We've seen it in Spider-Man. The very people that you save will fucking turn on your ass on a dime. You'd be like, for real? I like literally just saved your life. Like, for real? Yeah.
Okay.
So and in a different kind of way, yes. Like the Scorpion King, you know what I'm saying, prayed and got, a scorpion and became a Scorpion King or whatever. This is on some different shit, where he was already, Vlad, but he became Dracula in this movie. You see how he becomes Dracula and what he does, and that shit is dope as hell. I like this movie. I like it.
Right. Make sure I put it on the thing. Okay.
And I'm going to throw this comment up to thank you, Geeky Andre. Yes, the OG Vampire in the Cave was played by Charles Dance. Charles Dance is fantastic. And if you guys don't know who Charles Dance is, he is the head of the Lannister family in Game of Thrones. He is Papa Lannister.
Ah, yeah, I like that dude.
That's Charles Dance.
Like that dude.
Oh,
damn,
also,
Dracula's got over 200 and some thousand votes. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently it's very popular. Okay.
And also, just so you know, Charles Dance is also in the Underworld series. I don't know. He gets off. He likes playing vampires.
Hey man, he's Brother Noopsy, man.
Brother Noopsy.
Brother Noopsy.
He said, "Yes, this man, a Yarrow. He has my property." He said, "Why you can't pronounce the J? My name is Gerald." Like, all right. The next movie, number 8 on the list.
Number 8.
Robert Rodriguez.
I'm actually surprised it's that low, actually. Okay. I thought it would have been higher. I thought it would have made top 5. What is this, number 6?
This is number 8.
It's number 8. Oh man, yeah. I thought Dust Till Dawn would have made top 5.
But I got this picture for one reason. It is not
Tarantino that's the only
Clooney.
Yeah.
God damn, that Salma Hayek, boy.
That was her cinematic debut too, wasn't it?
No.
She was in some.
No, when she in Desperado before this?
Yes. You are absolutely right.
That was the first time I saw her in Desperado and fell in love. I said, "Oh, shit."
Yeah. It's like, who is she?
I need one of those immediately.
Yeah.
Mama, I'm about to get on the bus and go to Mexico to smaller town. Yeah.
Want to learn how to be a mariachi player? I'll be back.
And you know, here's another thing that I liked about this movie, because this movie does have a lot of camp in it. It does have its moments. It got some jump scares and shit, but it has a lot of camp. I liked. Yes, Lord. Yes.
That was Flu Game.
Yeah.
That was Flu Game Selma right there.
Yes. And people can argue up. They could be like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? What about Hallie? What about Nia? All that.
That was Flu Game. Yeah.
Especially in this movie. This and in Desperado, shit, you couldn't tell me nothing. Ooh, Lord, you couldn't tell me nothing. I like George Clooney in this movie. Because it's a different George Clooney. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember seeing the early George Clooney. He was in what was that? Facts of Life.
ER. You talking about ER George Clooney.
Well, I was talking about before that when he was on like Facts of Life. When he was on a little sitcom. When he was on ER, you know what I'm saying?
He's always been a heartthrob.
Yeah, he's always been a heartthrob. And then he got sophisticated. I don't know if it happened with Ocean's 11, but after that, he's like, shit, he's damn near fake ass James Bond, Frank Sinatra type. Like, it's almost like the character he played in Ocean's 11. He's like, you know what? I like this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay as this. And damn near everything he's done since that, that's pretty much, that is his persona. He's always Danny Ocean.
I can't lie. My favorite of him is freaking Oh Brother Where Art Thou. That version of George Clooney is classic. Yeah.
Now I'm
a Dapper Dan man. Yeah. When he got the singing, man.
But it's those kind of movies
Yeah.
Where he's a different version of the George Clooney we come to know. You know what I'm saying? That's why, because that movie was nominated for Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's why he's different. Like, to me, he's always the dude he is in Ocean's 11. I don't give a shit what movie it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, in this one, you know, he was younger, his hair slicked down, had tattoos all over his neck, the Gecko brothers.
He looked dangerous.
You know? Yeah, he did.
He actually felt dangerous too.
Yeah, because Quentin Tarantino, you know, he was the dangerous dumbass brother, you know. He's a dumbass. You can tell George Clooney then took care of him his whole life. He's like, boy, if it wasn't for me, you'd have been dead a long time ago.
Where's your bit? And I'm like, what the hell is a bit?
Yeah.
Like, people have to walk around with a bit? Really? I didn't even know that was a thing until that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you know, that was probably my first experience with something that was grindhouse like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know if that qualifies as a grindhouse film. It may be, but it was my first introduction to something that was kind of like grindhouse like. Because it's a Robert Rodriguez film, right? But
yes.
Wasn't it? But Quentin did help, right?
I thought
Quentin wrote it and Rodriguez directed it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're an interesting one too. when it comes to storytelling, and that is like right on brand for them. You know, they did such a good job with that when I remember when they did the Grindhouse Classics and they did Planet Terror? I think it was one that they did together.
Planet Terror and Grindhouse was a double feature. Right?
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be amazing. And I did enjoy the both of them, but it wasn't the same as this. Like Dusk Till Dawn was special. Yeah.
Now I think what was
Death Proof. That's what it was. Yeah. Death Proof and Planet Terror, I think it was the name of it.
Yeah, the double feature.
Yeah, the double feature joint.
Now I thought that the cast in this was interesting.
Someone was in that too, I think, wasn't she? No, that's another lady. That was another young lady. Never mind. Go ahead. So, I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off.
So From Dusk Till Dawn came out in 1996. And you know, you had Quentin Tarantino, you had George Clooney, the top billing. You had Salma Hayek. To me, that's the top tier billing.
Icing. It was the icing
but
on the...
again, someone that, you know, this movie is done, you know, south of the borders in Mexico. So of course, the number one Mexican dude to show up, Danny Trejo, is in the movie.
Yes, he is.
And if we don't forget that the Gecko brothers jumped onto an RV and took a family hostage.
That's right.
They took a family hostage to get them out of the country. And that family was run by Harvey Keitel.
Harvey Keitel.
Yeah.
And he has been in at least like 5 other Tarantino movies since, man.
And you remember, like, Harvey Keitel was the father. You had Juliette Lewis. Was a daughter. What's the name? Cheech from Cheech and Chong was in the movie.
That's right. I got every kind of you can think. Black.
And do you remember? When the vampires popped out and it got real? Remember what's his name was in there? The Hammer, Fred Williamson.
He sure was. Sure was. Yeah.
And then the one who took the cake for me, Tom Savini, was Sex Machine. Remember, he was the one that had the whips, and then he had the damn the belt buckle. Get you a pump going.
Yeah. That was great.
I am today's years old. I just looked at people who are in the cast. And a lot of these people you've seen in a lot of other projects that were in this. I guess they were in the background as vampires or whatever. I don't know. But did you know that Brandon Suhu was in this movie?
Brandon Suhu. Okay.
Yes. Now, here's where you know Brandon Suhu from.
Okay.
I want to see Simple Jack.
Word?
Yes.
That's him?
Yeah, 1996. He's in this. And I'm like, what part did he play? Because remember, didn't that family, didn't they have like a little Asian kid with them or something? But I didn't think it was him. But
has it been that long?
He's in the cast as being in this movie. Brandon Suhu, who was the little boy who was the leader of the Golden Tiger Rebels in Tropic Thunder. He's in this movie. I never know.
I want to see Simple
Jack. You got the award? No. I'm just saying it would have been an honor to have been nominated.
These stories make my eyes rain. I swear, there's so many gems in that movie.
When dude kept talking to him, he said, "What kind of farmer are you?" Land farmer, motherfuckers. That movie is funny.
Oh wow. Yeah, so that was lower than I thought it was gonna be, man. That was lower. Okay.
Now here's another one that disappoints me for how low it is, but I guess in the grand scheme of things, maybe it's where it should be. I don't know. So number 7.
Don't say Blade. God damn it.
Blade 2.
Blade 2?
Yes.
Marlon beat out Blade 2.
Blade 2, the one directed by Guillermo del Toro. Yes.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
Yes. Actually, and you may feel some kind of way, but to me, Blade 2 is the best one of the trilogy.
I'm not mad at it. I think 1 is the legend, but I think
1
2
is the legend. Yeah, because of what it did.
Yeah.
2 is a better movie.
It's Guillermo, man.
The vampires are better.
Yeah, it's Guillermo.
Like you said, he had a whole plan for what he wanted to do with Blade. He loved Blade as a character. He had a whole plan. And after Blade 2 came out, and it was killing the box office, Marvel decided, you know what? We're going to go in a different direction.
Sorry.
All right.
That comment has me rolling.
That's pretty much true.
But I see no lies. 3 was brought to you by Nose Candy.
Yes. Blade Trinity was brought to you by the finest of booger sugars. Yes.
There's no lies being told on that one. Okay. All right, so I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
No, well, Blade 2, once they told Guillermo they were going to go a different direction, he decided that he wasn't done with the stories that he wanted to tell with vampires, and especially because he came up with a new kind of vampire and that we had never seen before. Like what he did in Blade 2, that was some brand new shit to the whole vampire lore. And then he turned it into an entire TV show called The Strain on FX, and that shit ran for 5 or 6 seasons. I think I saw the first 3.
I watched the first season and that was it. But I still didn't really know. He wasn't a household name. No. Guillermo wasn't at the time. I was just like, oh, this looks interesting. Yeah.
And I just, because when I saw it, I was like, wait, this is the same shit off of Blade 2. And then I put it together. I was like, oh, same dude. Okay. And Blade 2, I liked the whole, for one, because I always thought he was a hell of a martial artist and he's a solid actor in the parts that he plays because he knows his lane. Luke Goss, who played what did they call him? His name was Nomak. Jared Nomak, the first of those, the different types of vampires.
Yeah.
The son of the what's the name dude? Nomak. You know what I'm saying? Like Luke Goss is actually a hell of a martial artist himself. He was a good foil for Wesley Snipes. You had a young Norman Reedus in there.
Yep.
As Scud.
Yep. That was before. Was that before he did?
The Walking Dead?
The one, no. The one that the
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints. Yeah, Boondock Saints. Was that before Boondock Saints? After. Okay.
The first Boondock Saints, I want to say, came out in late 90s.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Boondock Saints?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Have you seen both of them?
I don't like to discuss the second one. There's only one. There's only the first one. Yeah. What was it? All Saints Day? Was that the name of the second one? Something like that.
Some shit. So also this one brought into, again, Guillermo del Toro. He likes to work with his people. So you had Ron Perlman. Max Schultz from at this time came over from Fast and Furious. And the one thing I like, Blade running around with the Wolf Pack. Like Donnie Yen was in there, and I think Donnie Yen was probably the most underused character in the whole damn movie because you don't get Donnie Yen to be in this, and then you play him like Darth Maul. He has less than 4 minutes of screen time.
Well, that was before keep in mind, this was before he became a super household name. He was still a legend overseas, but he wasn't an American household name at this time. I think that's why. Because why would you ever waste that man's talent ever?
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't matter if he was a household name. If you let him get loose and do what he did.
Oh, I feel you.
You'd be like, who the hell was that dude in the movie? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can't upstage Wesley, but shit, besides that, let that man go. So I don't know. So Blade 2, I found excellent. I just found it excellent.
This is way too low. Way too low on the list.
I do not disagree.
Oh, so here it is. Donnie Yen was the fight choreographer in Blade 2.
Yeah,
okay.
Which exactly. They brought him in as a fight choreographer. He's in the movie, but he's not in the movie. Like, that is disrespectful.
I don't think I knew that Donnie Yen was a fight choreographer on that one. Yeah. I'm today years old on that one.
Yeah. I mean, because like it said, like the scenes between Wesley Snipes and Nomak are great.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're talking about two very good martial artists in Luke Goss and Wesley Snipes. So, yeah, it made it look good. All right, so that was number 7. Number 6. We revisit, but now we go to the original. Okay. Underworld, the first movie.
Underworld's getting clocked.
Yep. This is number 6. So Underworld, the first movie. And again, you know, you got Celine, the vampire hunter. Well, she's a vampire, but she hunts basically werewolves. And you see like the little silhouette of the werewolf in the moon.
It's the bat signal.
Yeah, she's, you know, clad in the black leather with a trench coat, like, you know what I'm saying? Neo, eat your heart out. She busts those guns and, you know what I'm saying, throws all kinds of weapons to defeat the werewolves. And she's badass. Like, she is badass in this movie. It's not a great movie. It's a guilty pleasure more than anything. It's not like when you get out, you'd be like, damn, that shit was good. No.
Man, that's fine by me. You know, sometimes I don't want to think. I just want to be entertained. That's fine.
It knows its assignment. Yeah. It knows. Yeah. All right. So
I'm back in here. Oh, sorry. There we go.
Okay. And so drop that out. All right. Now we're finishing this off with the top 5 now. We are in the top 5. And yeah, go ahead, say it.
I'm still shocked that there's been no Twilight. Okay, I'm shocked by that. I'm more shocked that Blade 2 is this low on the list. And I'm also shocked that Dusk Till Dawn is that low on the list. So I couldn't tell you. I know Sinner's gonna make top 5. I know that. It better. First off, it better make top 5. But the other 4, I'm scratching my head. Maybe The Lost Boys, because this is OG original. I don't know.
Let's put it this way: there's 5 spots left, and there's 5 Twilight movies.
Oh, please don't run the table with Twilight. I'll turn this whole stream off.
You know what? I would turn it off.
If all 5 Twilight films are
no, I'm sure not all 5.
Okay. All right. What's number 5?
Number 5.
Oh, I'm not angry.
Even though it is one of those things too that Interview with a Vampire, the movie, the 94?
Yeah. An attempt was made.
Yeah. And to me, it's like the 94 Interview with the Vampire movie in comparison to the Interview with the Vampire TV series.
It's not even close.
It's like comparing the 1984 Dune movie to the Denis Villeneuve.
Yes.
Like, an attempt was made.
Yeah.
An attempt was made. Good on you. Good on you,
that
mate.
That is a great comparison. Yes.
Yeah. The funny thing about this movie too was you have Tom Cruise playing wildly out of character as the vampire Lestat.
This dude is like 5'3" playing Lestat.
Yes. And then he's playing opposite of a young, you're talking 30 years ago, a young prime Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt is just oozing sex appeal as the thing. He's not even trying. Tom Cruise is trying to keep up, and they're just not in the same stratosphere when it comes to that. And I think there was a little bit of pushback on the set because even though Brad Pitt knew really the movie's about him, Tom Cruise is still number 1 on the call sheet.
Yeah. So there's gonna be some rewrites. Yeah. And then nobody put Baby in the corner. So I can get that.
And here's the thing: the movie.
Oh, that's right, Antonio. Banderas is in it too.
I was just about to say.
Banderas.
I was just about to say we had a hell of a cast in this movie because not only did you have Antonio Banderas as what's his name, Vincent, because Antonio Banderas' character, because remember,
he was Armand. He was Armand.
Yes, Armand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I wasn't mad at that casting. Yeah, Armand is a little different.
Yeah, which was also kind of the way that they play Armand in the TV show is so different.
Yes,
it's wild because I don't know. I mean, I understand the one in the TV show has got to be different, but I still see Antonio Banderas had a certain amount of regality with it.
Yeah,
like,
man, it's Antonio.
He was like,
Mr. Scenes, man.
Yeah, like he was an old, regal, like a noble vampire. Like, you peasants, I guess you can hang with us,
Antonio Banderas will steal any scene. If they wouldn't dare try to go bar for bar Antonio Banderas back then. Not then. Yeah.
Also, so we had Christian Slater played Daniel Malloy, the interviewer who was interviewing Brad Pitt, getting the
in
interview.
Hindsight, now is no.
Yeah, he didn't fit the part. It is what it is. Tandy Newton was in the movie.
Yeah, that was early Tandy too.
And again, we're talking about when we talk about child vampires, they turned a young Kirsten Dunst into Claudia, the child vampire.
Yeah, you know what? As far as performance goes, I think she gave the best performance of the movie. Was Kirsten Dunst's performance?
She did.
Yeah. I got to give it to her on that. Everybody else, it was too many stars in the room. Kristen Nate. Until you see the TV show and you see this young lady who plays that part, and it's
who, the first one or the second one?
Both 8. Both.
I think both 8, but I think the second one's better.
You think the second one was better? Okay.
It may be the material though.
Yeah.
I think because when she came along, the material that they gave her allowed her to eat.
So not this isn't a spoiler. There was a conflict with the original actress that played Claudia. And she
on the TV show.
Yeah, on the TV show. So she couldn't come back for the next season. But they found a replacement for her, and there's no drop off. There's none. It's business as usual. They both did a phenomenal job. Okay, I'm done. I keep gassing up this TV show because it's so good.
The first Claudia. Why did she leave? She had a conflict.
True.
But no,
she was booked on another gig as what I understood.
She was booked to go play. She was going to go be in a movie where it was almost like once you heard what she was leaving for, it was like, yeah, she should have left.
Right.
But I can't remember what that movie was though. Oh, I know what it was. She is in is she in Avatar, the second from the water?
Oh, The Way of Water? Yeah, if Cameron calls, you gotta go.
Yeah, she was in that. That's why she had to go. She's like, yeah.
If Cameron calls you, I don't care what you're working on.
Yeah, she was in The Way of Water.
You gotta go.
Avatar, Way of Water.
Yeah.
They cast her in that. She's like, yeah.
They called me. They called my number.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shake everybody's hands and paint me blue.
That's funny, Geek and Andre. Yeah, you're right. Tom and Tandy would be together again in Mission Impossible 2, the one that we don't talk about.
Yeah, that was directed by John Woo. That was a Woo project.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
they can't all be Jews.
And Dougray Scott was the bad guy in that one.
Yeah.
And I remember because it was a John Woo film, it was Mission Impossible. He turned out he was originally cast to be Wolverine instead of Hugh Jackman. And he turned it, Dougray Scott.
Didn't know that.
He turned it down to go do Mission Impossible.
to do part 2.
Yeah.
Then again, I mean, it's once again.
Remember the first.
I mean,
the first,
John Woo and Tom Cruise looking at you, handing you a script. What you gonna say?
The first X-Men movie came out in 2000.
Huh.
Yeah, he turned it down because the first Mission Impossible movie, what was it 95, 97, something like that? That hit. And so he turned down the part of comic book movie. You're gonna play Wolverine. He's like, I'm go do this other thing. I know what that is.
I'm not mad at the decision in the context of the time that it was made. I get it.
Yeah. Now he looks back on it now. He's like, damn, I just cost myself $500 million. Yeah.
But at the time, you didn't know it was gonna crack like that.
Yeah. All right. So that was number 5.
All right, I'm not disappointed.
Here they come.
Hold.
Number 4.
How did that made the top? That cracked the top 5? Really?
Now, you saying that that was a bad movie?
No, I just never saw that one coming because you don't really hear people just going out of the way and be like, nah, but Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Because Bram Stoker's Dracula is excellent. That movie, and it's excellent really for one reason and one reason.
Because of that man.
Gary Oldman.
That's it. That's the only reason.
He put on a performance for your ass. And not only that, because what did he play like 3 or 4 different versions of Dracula in that goddamn movie?
God, it's been so long since I've seen it.
I never seen it.
He played the young one that was on the street that was trying to steal Keanu Reeves' girl. A young Keanu Reeves was in it. He was in there. He's like, oh shit, you look like my old lady from back in the day. Yeah, let me holler at you, old girl. Yeah, like he was a young. Then he played the old man when they showed up to the castle. He played the beast. He played the one that was the mist that be talking to you in your ear. And
Gary will embarrass you. Gary will embarrass you on camera if you ain't ready. I'm looking over here. I forgot Anthony Hopkins was in there. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins, Keanu Reeves, Winona Ryder.
Yeah, because Anthony Hopkins is Van Helsing.
Yep.
Yeah. This movie came out in 92. And Gary Oldman, 8. Monica Bellucci was Dracula's Bride number 2.
Oh, that was prime Monica Bellucci too. Ooh. Yeah.
You're talking about 92. This is before anybody even knew, because people did not know her until the second Matrix movie. Like, Then she blew
like every poster board. Yeah. And that little white little joint. Yeah.
But she was already in some 10 years prior to that.
Well, in case you were wondering, if you had any doubts, IMDb with over 260,000 votes is a 7.4. It's the highest rated of the movies that we've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, the movie's not perfect. There's definitely problematic areas with pacing and some of the story and stuff. But it's shit that can be forgiven just because of how good Gary Oldman is in that.
Yeah, man. You want to win, put Booby in. Yeah. Just feed him the rock, bro. Just let him take you to the championship.
And not only that,
they already know the play.
Yeah, they didn't give Anthony Hopkins They didn't give Anthony Hopkins a whole lot of stuff in that. But I mean, anytime you have a movie that has Sir Anthony Hopkins in it, and he's overshadowed by one of his castmates, that's saying something. Gary Oldman did his damn thing in this. And you can look at a long list of Gary Oldman movies and be like, yeah, he's him. He's him.
Oldman carried him in his backpack.
He sure did.
But tell me any performance that he's phoned in. There are none. Even if the movie's bad, he's good.
I can't personally think of any.
Yeah. That dude show up. He clock it.
Even in movies that maybe don't expect for him to have that kind of gravitas, like he showed up in The Fifth Element. Like he was fantastic as Zurg.
Oh, he was incredible as Zurg. Oh, he was a villain's villain. With that weird ass looking head piece.
As the first Trump piece. Trump in space. How he was in The Professional. That, my God, like
Bring everybody. Everybody. Yeah, that dude, man. Yes.
You know, he told when he did that part, he told the first AD that he was going to do that, but he didn't do that in any of the rehearsals. He told him he was going to do it. So when everybody jumped, like what's her name, Natalie Portman?
Yeah.
Said he for real. He scared her to death. Like she was scared of Gary Oldman when he did that shit. She said because he did it so well. Like nobody, when you see their reactions on screen, everybody jumped and shit. That's because nobody knew it was coming. He didn't do it in any of the rehearsals.
Yeah. If you want to see him, even as an elder statesman, still putting it in, still dropping 30, 10, and 10. Slow horses. Whew.
Yeah, I've heard. I've not watched it. I've heard that
he's a monster in slow horses. Yeah. I'm just shocked that Bram Stoker's Dracula made it. I ain't mad. Just shocked. Didn't see that one coming. It wasn't on my bingo card.
I'm actually shocked that you're shocked because if we're talking about vampire movies, you know, Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula is up there. There might be a lot of other movies you like for different reasons, but when it comes to OG, you're talking about right now, this movie is 34 years old, but it still holds up because of that man. Because of that man. It still holds up. You know what I'm saying? Because of him. You know?
I need to see it again.
You got Anthony Hopkins in the movie, and he's not the one that you talk about. Like
he's shuffling around as an old ass Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just talk about he wasn't that old because that's what a year or so before.
Dude, Anthony Hopkins is like 140 now.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Back then, that was like right before. What didn't that come out like right before he did Silence of the Lambs?
Maybe. Yeah, Silence of the Lambs came out in the 90s, right? This came out in
Bram Stoker's Dracula came out in 92.
In 92. Oh, so never mind. Yeah, so Anthony was definitely a lot more spry, without a doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, all that it wasn't about him. It was about that other man.
Anthony Hopkins was always a fact.
Yeah, he's like
he got that Morgan Freeman disease. Yeah,
that's born. All right, so party people, we are in the top 3.
Ooh, I'm actually a little excited because I know Sinners is in there. It better be in there, which leaves 2 more spots for that bullshit ass Twilight to not be mentioned. This is giving me hope. And OG original Blade too. I'm surprised if it's in the top 3 over Blade 2, it's a little, I get it. So hopefully, are you telling me it's a possibility we can have a real list without Twilight? Oh, don't play with me like that. You play with my emotions. All right, I'm done.
I'm putting my money on Twilight appearing.
Okay.
Number 3.
All right, what's number 3?
If you saw my social media ads to get everyone to vote, to me, this movie had one of the most iconic songs for a vampire movie.
Yeah, I'm not mad. It's a classic.
Yeah. I did not know that song was called Cry Brother, but that little chorus part, like that's all I can hear. That rang out from that movie.
Yeah.
You have a young, spry Kiefer Sutherland, who played an absolutely deranged vampire named David in The Lost Boys.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of other people in that movie, Jamie Gertz and Jason Patrick and a bunch of other people. But really that is a Kiefer Sutherland vehicle. And even our 2 protagonists are the Coreys.
The tale of 2 Coreys, yeah.
The tale of 2 Coreys. Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. But really that movie is a Kiefer Sutherland. As a matter of fact, Kiefer Sutherland just recently, for whatever reason, put on an outfit and did his hair where he looked like David on his socials. And we're like, what is that about? And I think it's just because of the maybe anniversary.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if he needs to don it again. I don't know about that.
The Lost Boys next year. The Lost Boys will have its 40th anniversary. The Lost Boys came out in 1987.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Next year is the 40th anniversary of the Lost Boys.
Wow. Yeah. Here's the thing. I've seen the Lost Boys. I have, but I've never seen it from front to back.
Dude.
From start to finish. I've always seen it. I catch like the first half, the middle of it, or the back half, but I've never seen it from front.
The one thing that's cool about the Lost Boys is the Lost Boys has that kind of feel of it's a vampire movie, so it's half horror, got a little bit of comedy in there, and then it's got this kind of suspense, but it feels adventuristic, almost like, I don't know, it's shot in the kind of same style like the Goonies or the kind of those 80s movies or whatever, but it felt dangerous. Like, you know, David and them, Kiefer Sutherland and his little group of the Lost Boys, there's some young punks on, you know, motorcycles, but some of the shit they did was particularly vicious. You know, there's a scene where some people are leaving the amusement park late or something, or leaving down the boardwalk or something. And I don't know why, because they in a parking lot going to their car, but there's like no other cars in the parking lot. You know, you left way too damn late if there ain't no cars in a parking lot, a public place. And they come by to get them people, and one of the dudes, like, I think he gets to the car, and he's trying to open the car door with the keys, and they grab his ass and pull the whole goddamn car door off while taking him into the sky, or however the hell they did it. Like, it just, when it felt dangerous, it felt dangerous.
Yeah.
There were some great suspenseful parts in there. The Coreys were funny because they learned how to kill vampires through reading comic books. And they said that this little town that they lived in California was the #1 spot for vampires in the world, or some shit like that. There's more vampires or something. And everybody looked at them like, what kind of bullshit y'all on? Like, you know, it is a fun movie. I could have swore they made a sequel to it that I don't think anybody ever saw. They've
been talking about doing a follow-up to that forever and always. So if they have done it, I haven't heard about it, but I know that's kind of like been on like one of the most wanted lists for a minute.
Yeah, it was, the whole movie was shot in Santa Cruz. I'm right. They did 2 low-budget sequels: The Lost Boys, The Tribe, and Lost Boys, The Thirst. And then they did 2 comic book series.
And one of the Coreys is in all 3, right?
Hell if I know. I'm just now finding. I thought that they had done a sequel, but I actually did not know anything about them until this moment right now.
Yeah. Well, I think that what I've been hearing is that they're going to do a reboot, not necessarily a sequel. Is what
that sounds about right, because again, you're talking about a movie that's 40 years old.
Yeah.
And you have entire generations of people that have never seen it, never heard of it, and they really don't know how iconic this movie was to vampire lore at the time. Like I said, this movie is 5 years before Bram Stoker's Dracula. And this movie hit a certain YA pocket, you know, some young teenage, you know, saying young Thundercats, you know, and it hit. It made sense, you know, 80s kind of movie, some young vampires, not your, you know, your grandfather's vampires or the creepy ass dude next door. No, this was different.
Yeah. Kind of made vampires cool.
They did, actually.
Dangerous kind of way. In a weird, dangerous kind of way.
And it's funny how you have these people who are clearly the villains, clearly serial killers. But after a movie like this, you'd be like, shit, it'd be kind of cool to be a vampire. And that's what this movie did. Like other TV shows and shit have done after it. But this was one of the first movies back in that day to make being a vampire actually look half-ass cool. What's up? You all right?
Yeah. I was over here just looking at the IMDb's, trying to see who was all in and see if there's anybody I missed. So
Alex Winter was in it.
Yeah,
he was one of David's crew, and you might remember Alex Winter from being one half of Bill and Ted, not the Keanu Reeves half.
That's right. Forgot about that dude. He's like a director now, isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, and that was number three?
That was number three. It was number 3.
Wow.
2 left.
2. Lost Boys.
But as I put up ads, what I'm saying, try to get people to vote. This song I probably use the most just because that's the creepy song. But again, a 40-year-old movie, a lot of people didn't know that one. So I had to switch it up. So for a lot of the ads too that I put up over this past week, I use this song because everybody knows this one. Number 2.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So everybody knows, and I lied to you. That's right, I lied to you. So
I'm not mad.
Yeah, that one resonated a lot with people. I got a lot of clicks on people taking the quiz that came through because they heard that song. For whatever reason, it's still popping a year later.
For me, it was the best horror movie of the year when it came out in 25. And don't get me wrong, I loved Weapons. Weapons was great, but Sinners is special. It's just it's a whole other stratosphere of special. It's more than the sum of its parts. It's more than just a horror. It's more than just social commentary. It's more than the director. It's one of those generational kind of projects. So for it to be number 2, that's fine. It does make me wonder who number 1 is.
I know what it is.
It better not be. Number 1 over Sinners. No notes. Sinners is a 10 out of 10 film.
Yeah, and Sinners is one of those ones that you have a lot of times we get bogged down with recency bias. So I don't know if people voted for Sinners because it was just that damn good, or because it was the most recent vampire movie really that they've seen. Out of the list, there were very few movies that were vampire related that were more recent. I think Dracula, the love story, just recently came out, but I don't think a lot of people have seen that. So Sinners might be the most recent movie in this genre that's come out. So,
and I'm sure recency bias does play a part. I mean, it just is what it is.
Maybe again, because what I'm saying, people can only vote for movies that they've seen. So if you have not seen a lot of the lists, like there are people that got on the list and looked at it like, I only like these 2 movies. So, and they only voted for 2. Not everybody voted for 15. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Sinners was incredible. I don't know how many times I've seen Sinners now because I watch it at home, but I saw it 3 times in the theater. Like I said, I took my kids with me the first time. My oldest wasn't with me. I took my other 3 kids. We went and saw it in Indianapolis at 70 millimeter.
I hate you.
That was an experience I can't even. The only experience I can think of that would be better than that is going to see some shit like the Matrix experience at Cosm.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah. I seen some video of that and I was like, that looks unreal. I went and saw it 2 more times in the theater, just in different types of theaters. Nothing compares to 70 millimeter. It was still good in the other theaters, but it was different. To see the letterboxing, to see the format change during the film, that shit was incredible. And then, I am not a fan. And Centel hears me say this all the time. When you take too long to set the table. But the first 45 minutes of Sinners, they set the story up. And they did a lot of setting up where that part was interesting. Hell, I could have watched an entire movie about that shit, about the twins and all this shit that they had going on. But then, like, somewhere right around the 45-minute mark, Remix S comes out the sky and goes to the little racist couple's house with the Native Americans hot on his tail.
Native Americans was like,
the movie from that point on is a different goddamn movie. Ma'am, he is not who you think he is, and God forbid you let him in your house. But he's like, the dude's like, hey.
The dude on the horse was like, hey, man, we out, bro. Hey. They'll figure it out. Yeah. I love that energy. I love that energy. Go ahead.
You saw I tried, right?
Yeah. He was like, hey, we did our part. Good luck with that.
You know what I'm saying? But that is the thing. And that right there that's America. Our racism trumps our goddamn need for self-preservation. You would rather let a vampire in your house to eat your ass, to bite you on your neck. It's late, dog. You would rather let a vampire in your house and instead of listen to these Native American men who knew what they was doing. Okay.
That dude on the horse was like, if they die, they die. We out.
Yeah.
We did everything we could. We did our part.
Yeah, we tried. All right. We out. All right. And it is time. Number 1. With a bullet. Because the funny thing about this is once the poll went up, in the very early stages, like this movie was voted on, but it didn't take after the first couple of votes. This took the lead and never gave up the lead. It wasn't even close. It wasn't close. Like this was number 1 with a bullet. 20+% higher than every other movie on the list, including. Yeah. Without further ado.
Hey! Hey!
You wish.
There's hope for humanity. There's hope for humanity.
Yes.
I thought for sure it was going to get a meme vote.
Yes. Blade won the first Blade movie, which Wesley Snipes, Blade does not get the credit that it deserves. I've heard some people, some different commentaries here recently where people are starting to recognize Blade saved Marvel. There would be no Infinity War, none of shit. Endgame, Doomsday, none of that if it was not for Blade. And what people don't realize is Blade came out in 98, 99. It came out before The Matrix. Blade was the first successful Marvel movie. And I'm not going to say successful comic book movie because the Batmans, the Shoemaker, the Tim Burton ones came out in the early 90s.
Marvel, absolutely.
But Marvel, in the history of the characters that Marvel has, this is the first one that worked.
What? That Howard the Duck? What? Huh?
No. And shameless plug. Go into Centel's list. We did a reaction of Howard the Duck a few years ago.
Marvel's first blockbuster film.
It's first something.
Oh, excuse me. First high budget film. Excuse me, not blockbuster. Blockbuster's totally wrong term. First big budget film was Howard the Duck.
That is the movie that George Lucas would not admit that he made. That is a George Lucas movie.
Yes, it is.
He does not talk about that shit.
I think he wrote and directed. He did both.
Oh.
Yeah. I want to say it was ILM's first film too.
It might have been. It might have been. It was bad.
ILM wasn't officially ILM during Star Wars, if I remember right. It was something else. But maybe. I don't know. There's something to it with that. It was like their first big check.
Well, when they put that movie out, ILM stand for I lose money. Because shit. That movie was terrible. Blade, the first Blade, again, for us in the Black community, really, Rocky Matters.
I mean,
I didn't do this. I didn't do this. So, you know what I'm saying? As much as I understand your point, I can't take credit for it. This is what the people voted. And the people, to me, at least they were right.
Yeah.
I might have moved a couple things around, maybe took a couple things off, but this was is probably one of the most solid votes that we have had. The people got it right. I am so glad that whoever they were, the Twilight people did not show that.
They didn't make it. I didn't have faith, man. I didn't. I thought Twilight's 1 through however many there was, 5 of them, something like that. I was like,
I thought at least 2 of them was going to make this list.
All right, so based on percentage, Twilight, the first movie, got 12% of the vote.
Really?
And because people can vote on, like more than one thing can have that same percentage because people can vote on more than one thing. Twilight got 12%. The second one, New Moon, got 4%. The third one, Eclipse, got 4%. And Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Breaking Dawn Part 2 got 4% as well.
Okay. Nobody
showed up to vote on that shit. I can't even understand the people who gave Twilight the first one 12%. What the?
Hey, I voted for all of them.
Right.
You bastards.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah, but I have only seen 15 movies.
Yeah, Geeky Andre, you're right. Blade is the reason I don't want to say all, because DC did hit on something with the Michael Keaton Batmans in the early 90s.
Yeah.
So they did. But those quickly ran their course because they turned to shit fast. The first and second one were good, and then after that,
there's only 2. There's only 2 Godfathers, and there's only 2 Blades.
Yeah, and there was only 2 of those early Batman films.
Here's a throwback. I want to give flowers to the other Blade, Sticky Fingers. People forget he was the other Blade. Yeah, that was, what was the name of that?
I can't do that.
What was the name of that station? It was all males. It was Spike. The Spike Network.
I can't do it because that shit was awful too.
Oh, I forgot about it. I never watched it. I
forgot about Spike because I never watched it.
I want to say it did like 2 seasons also. Like that Blade series did like 2 seasons.
It might have. I don't know. That shit was awful.
Spike TV.
Yeah,
Blade the series. Not for me. Yeah, Blade the series was God.
Sticky Fingers on it.
Yeah. It only had 1 season. It was 12 episodes.
Oh.
And it was awful. Because Sticky Fingers, he was already a bald head. So he had a bald head, but he had like the tattoos and stuff that Wesley Snipes has on his arms and stuff. He had them like on his head. Marvel did like an anime. They did a animated Blade movie in 2011. That was pretty good.
I missed that one.
Yeah, but the one with Sticky Fingers, no, that wasn't it.
Damn. How you feeling about the list, brother?
I am not bothered by the list at all. I was surprised at Blade being number 1. Like, as far as what Blade did for comic book movies, what it did for Marvel, Wesley Snipes, I get it. And it was a New Line Cinema. They shipped that movie off to New Line Cinema to do like, the little experimental bullshit. We don't even think this movie's going to hit. We're not going to give it no real budget. We're not going to put no real marketing behind it. And it took off like crazy.
Word of mouth. I remember how word of mouth went crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's all everybody talked about was like, yo, y'all see Wesley's new joint? Yeah.
Yeah. And Wesley was whooping ass and he didn't even bother taking names because they disintegrated. And then the thing is, in that part too, you've seen other Wesley action vehicles. but he played the part of Blade very well. He didn't say a whole lot. He had that gruff ass voice when he was talking. He'd say some cool shit or have a cool ass one liner. Yeah, motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill and shit. Like, what does that even mean? You know?
Yeah, the club scene was one of the wildest intros I've seen. That I had seen in an action film at that time. At that time, that intro with the blood dancing and all of that.
Yeah, and all of today, all of my social media ads use that song, that techno song that says Blade to me, that says vampire to me. That damn techno, like that shit bopped, and that's what I use on all the social media stuff today, because the song from Sinners and the one from Lost Boys are the most iconic, and I thought that other people would recognize them too. So, yeah,
big shout out to this one right here. Woo! Shout out to Boucher Wright, man. She was. Woo,
man,
my God. And she was coming off of the heels of right off of Dead Presidents too. Fresh, Dead Presidents, and then this. She couldn't do no wrong. Yeah, and Boucher
but the sad thing is, they wrote her out for Blade 2 and went a different way.
Yeah.
And then really in Boucher Wright, she kind of disappeared altogether from Hollywood after that.
Which is a shame. Absolute shame.
Yeah.
She was something special.
Yes, because when you say Black Queen, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yeah. Because I loved her in Dead Presidents. I liked her in Fresh. I just didn't like her character in Fresh, but I liked her in Fresh. But
she did disappear. Is she still with us?
Yes, she is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, she's
I haven't heard from her in like 30 years. Like damn near feels like it.
Yep, I saw something about her not that long ago because it's one of those little things on YouTube. Like, what happened? To her? Yeah, she's in the cut doing her thing or whatever. So, okay. Yeah. So that is our list. And thank you. Even though you said this is my list, it's not my list. But I am very pleased with the results of this particular vote this week. And again, it's one of those things, it's a weird spot for me because anybody knows I don't do horror, but for some reason I do a certain amount of vampires and werewolves. Like shit, I love True Blood when it was on. Vampire Diaries, Teen Wolf. There's a bunch of TV shows and shit that I've seen that, follow this up. So I don't watch everything that's in this genre, but there's a lot of good shit out there. For some reason, I like it.
Yeah. I was shocked. I was definitely shocked, but hey, this was fun. I wasn't sure how this was going to go. Because when you made it, I was like, man, I hope you wasn't expecting me to kind of carry this one because I'm okay.
No, I mean, no, and
I wasn't sure, so I was like,
I was okay,
we'll
and I know,
see how it goes.
Yeah, and I know, and I was okay because this, I completely, I fox with vampire movies. And werewolf movies are a little bit different. I've seen quite a few werewolf movies, and I don't know. It seems like the horror that should be in some of the vampire movies, they go over the top in werewolf movies. I remember, again, 80s style. One of the ones that got me, scared the shit out of me. Back in the 80s, John Carpenter. Again, that goddamn John Carpenter.
Yeah.
He made this movie called American Werewolf in London.
Boy, that was a Carpenter film? I didn't realize that.
Fuck yes. God damn it.
I didn't know that. It's one of the coldest that was one of the coldest werewolf transformations I've ever seen in cinema at the time.
That transformation became the basis for other transformations. A lot of other people. No, I take that back. It was a John Carpenter film, but I think he wrote it. John Landis directed it.
Yeah, that transformation was wild. Absolutely wild.
And John Landis, you're talking about John Landis, he put out American Werewolf in London in 1981. He did Animal House. He did the Blues Brothers.
Tell him the big thing, though. The big thing.
Michael Jackson's Thriller.
There we go. That's how dope that scene was. Michael Jackson saw it and was like, I need you.
Yeah.
I need you. Yeah.
And then John Landis is the one who also in the 80s took a young actor that he saw on Saturday Night Live and took him on his wing and did most of his best movies in the 80s, named Eddie Murphy. So those are John Landis films. So John Landis definitely had the chops. But like, yeah, that movie, that transformation and the werewolf that he was in American Werewolf in London scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. There's another series of movies that was really scary to me. Werewolf movies called The Howling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ain't fuck with those.
You're like, how about no?
Yeah. Master Boy, you're not wrong. Prince of Darkness was a creepy Carpenter film. I think that was, I don't know if that was a vampire or was more supernatural. Like that dude was the devil or some shit like that. I don't know. And the Prince of Darkness, that everything about that movie, I saw the trailer. Everything about that said, hell no to me.
I'm gonna have to come back to you on this one. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, he's kind of faded to black.
Yeah. This right here, you right, Trash Panda 20S. Teen Wolf MTV was such a guilty pleasure to me. Yes, that shit was excellent. Until it wasn't. Like the last season. It was like, what are we doing? You know, it was still good. I finished it just because I want to see where it went. But Teen Wolf MTV was damn good. Yeah, see, okay, that's why I knew it. Yeah. That Prince of Darkness, yeah, and Antichrist that was possessing everybody. Yeah. That shit, that demonic, and I do not fool with that at all. At all. No. Okay, well.
Yeah.
I know Frank has been quiet for a while, and I understand because outside the Twilight, you know, Frank may not have seen a lot of these vampire movies. And so, Frank, you got any last comments, sir?
Even though this is not a movie, I think my favorite depictions of vampire, and you know I got my bias, but it was in Doctor Who when they were the fish aliens.
Oh man, that shit was nuts. I was like, what the hell? If I'm looking through this list, because most of the movies I really liked were on this list. Queen of the Damned, I mean, I like looking at Leah, but that's one of those movies. If that shit is on TV, I'm turning to another channel.
Hard pass.
Yeah. You know, I don't really like watching From Dusk to Dawn. Like I said, after Summer Height goes off the screen, I don't want to watch it. I think an underrated movie that I saw part of, and I didn't finish it for whatever reason, and then I messed around and watched one of those YouTube recaps. And I think it just, you know, I was doing something and it came up on the screen, and before I knew it, I'd watched the whole thing. Because I was like, oh, I remember I started to watch this movie, and I watched the entire recap. A movie called Daybreakers with Ethan Hawke. That's on here, and it's a different take on vampires, because it's almost like everybody in the world is already a vampire, and there's very few pockets of humanity left. Yeah, I could swear there was another part called Night something, but yeah, Daybreakers is a really interesting. The recap I saw, I was like, damn, I should have watched that movie because that shit will look good as hell.
Right.
That's interesting.
And you said that was a movie, not a TV show. That was a movie.
No, it is a movie. Yeah, it's definitely a movie. Let's see, Daybreakers is a 2009 film. Here, a Reddit post says that Daybreakers is one of the most interesting vampire movies in recent years. in no small part because it explores how a vampire-dominated society would operate, especially if said society was suffering major shortages of the one thing vampires needed above all else.
Okay.
Can you imagine the government, everybody, in position of power, everybody's a damn vampire. So they need humans to exist, but like dumbasses, they done made everybody a damn vampire. And they don't have any blood
Not
to
enough
exist. Yeah.
That is interesting. Okay, yo, that came out in 2009. Okay.
So yeah, Ethan Hawke. It's got a hell of a cast too. Ethan Hawke, Willem Dafoe, what's his name? Is it Neil?
Sam Neill?
Sam Neill, yeah, from Jurassic Park. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we just got done doing a run with him in Peaky Blinders. He was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I don't have anything.
William Dafoe's in it when you say so. Yeah. Should have started with that.
Yeah. Willem Dafoe's in it, and he shows up.
Please tell me he plays a vampire, because
he's got a face built for it.
Yeah.
Actually, no. He's a human. He's part of the resistance. He is handing out ass whoopings left and right.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Speaking of Willem Dafoe, which is crazy, we brought up earlier. Willem Dafoe in the Boondock Saints might be one of my favorite depictions of him.
There was a firefight. Man had them guns. He had them guns in there like this.
Yes. But the way he was holding, he was so zesty. He was so sassy with it.
He was licking the shots up too.
That shit was
kept telling that dude to get him some coffee. Oh man, Willem Dafoe, boy. Yo, he was fantastic.
Bless your heart.
Absolutely fantastic.
Look at this. I feel like
Van Helsing.
You know what? I didn't put it on the list.
Wolverine in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
One with Hugh Jackman and which is funny.
That put me on game about Priest and
Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale from Underworld is also in Van Helsing. She's the woman in Van Helsing with him.
Okay. Nah, Rob.
nah, bro. Yeah, Priest was a good. I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those guilty pleasures. Like, yeah, I like Priest.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's Once Bitten is comedy, and it's meant to be a comedy. Another Beast, he does this dance scene in the middle of it where he's like torn in between Lauren Hutton, the vampire, and his girlfriend. That shit is hilarious. But yeah, that is pretty much a Tubi movie at best.
Man, shout out to Tubi. Tubi be blowing the dust off of some of these gems.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about this movie. I didn't put it on the list, I don't think, but I heard about this movie, the song. Because the way it's described is that the how like if a vampire makes you they're your master, like they have a certain kind of connection to you.
Yeah.
And the way they explain this movie is like it's like a song that you hear in the head, and all the people, they're connected by this song. It's some
like
weird
sirens.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
I gotta look it up. Okay. Oh, 2014, huh? Okay. Oh no, that's a different song. Ain't it?
Yeah, that in there.
Okay. Hey, well, look, I have to tap about this bad boy.
Yeah,
I know we have gone almost 3 straight.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. So
I did want to give a quick shout out to for tomorrow. If speaking of quirky supernatural stuff, From is popping off. Me and Frank are hopping on From tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time.
11 hours.
Yeah, right around the corner. We have a really good time. It's definitely one of the quirkiest shows I've ever seen, and spooky, and definitely fits the spirit of this live. So if you're a Patreon member, we look forward to catching you tomorrow. Only update I got. How about you, Rikai?
As always, here's what I would suggest. Encourage, even if you're not a member of the Discord, you need to be a member of the Discord. If you go to any of my videos on YouTube, you go to Innocent Tales. If you go in the description, there's an invitation to the Discord in there. You need to be a member of the Discord. I would like for you to go to the suggestions thing, because not only that you're suggesting things for me and Centel to watch, which, if it makes sense, we will. If we can fit it in, we will. But also, I need suggestions for more topics like that we do on these live streams. I just kind of come out with random stuff that I'm thinking about. Something that's like, hey, you know what? That sounds like a good topic to discuss.
Yeah.
I have one in my head for next week, and I'm not sure how it's going to play out. Right now, and I'll tell y'all since y'all here. Don't tell nobody though. Most influential science fiction projects of all time.
Ooh.
Influential. First one I came to hear was E.T. First thing popped up.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Yeah.
See, so you know what I'm saying? So there's a number.
But that's going to be very different for somebody else that's not, as old as we are.
Yeah,
because it's a very different selection.
Yeah, because when you start thinking about influential and what pulled you into the genre, of, if you're a sci-fi fan, it may be E.T. It may be Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It may be 2001: A Space Odyssey. It may be The Expanse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may be Star Trek, and it might not even be the OG. It might be Next Generation. So, influential sci-fi. Yeah, give me suggestions. So for this week, I need more suggestions, more topics, but suggestions. Yeah, the Twilight Zone.
Somebody said Jurassic Park count. That's interesting.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Twilight Zone.
Horror.
I was just talking about Twilight Zone. I think me and Centel might have been talking about it because I've never seen. Didn't Jordan Peele just redid the Twilight Zone a few years ago, and I hear like some of the episodes are phenomenal, but I don't know anything about it. I ain't watched not a single episode. It came out and I didn't even know it was out. I was like, wait, that shit's already out. Yeah, Outer Limits. So like, there's a lot of things that can be in the influential and for different reasons. So help me put together the list, a competent list, and then also give me some more suggestions for some different things that we could talk about when we get on here. This is fun. We have a good time, and it's even more fun when the more of these movies we've happened to see together, and the more that you guys have seen, makes it a better conversation. So that's all I got to say. So I guess we'll see. That one. Yeah, we'll see y'all next Saturday, same time, same channel.
I hear that. We out.